You hairy fuck! I didn't consent to that. Welcome to the Cunt Stream. Today we have some wonderful guests here. There's me, Schmeckel, Wolfshot, and some new guy. How do you want us to call you?
Roy. Roy's good.
He thinks he's new. It's so cute. No. The ginger.
Citron preference.
Citron. All right, Citron. Sounds good. All right. So what?
All right. So tonight we're going to be talking about the thing in the title, but first we got some Roy stuff to talk about.
Oh yeah. Schmeckel. You were involved. You kept retweeting my little Twitter beef tweets, and it turns out that Zeph and Liz Reptile are just total moron cretins, which is nice.
It did seem that way at the start. We didn't have proof, but
yeah. It amazes me because we did the video for fun. I mean, like, the thing is, like, we didn't really care that much about Liz Reptile's stupid little video. It was just funny to us, so we're like, yeah, we'll throw this in. It's like a 20-something minute video. We were like, we can spend like 7 minutes on that fucking thing. And like, he doesn't say anything in the entire video. He makes no points. He doesn't make any, like, he's not specific. He just throws out a bunch of general bombastic nonsense. So I'm like, okay, that was all retarded and hypocritical. And then we did the video, and he comments saying, like, I didn't understand satire. I couldn't separate his criticism from the satire, I believe he said, which is ridiculous because that was not satire. Like, the shit that Zeph's like spewing is nowhere even close to satire. It's not even on the same fucking planet as satire.
It was bitching laced with the word daddy.
Yeah, and just fucking, yeah, throughout the word daddy as well. And it's like, he's having to go about, like, he had to go at me about, like, not understanding satire. And he refused to sort of refute any point we made in the video. Like, he wouldn't even go near it. Everything he's saying, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? I'm like highlighting the fact that he's saying nothing of substance every single tweet, pretty much. He's just talking shit. He's like, oh, I'll embarrass you like I embarrassed your friends. And I'm like, what does that mean? Like, say something. Say anything. He's just constantly fucking tossing his word salads out, and it's just like, he's a fucking moron. I didn't even know who he was until I saw that video. Like, I don't know who Zeph is, really. Maybe he's a highly respected YouTuber, which I somehow doubt.
Zeph's only relevant because Sinatra talked about him one time.
Yeah, oh, really? Okay, yeah. Well, I didn't see, like, I'm assuming a lot of people did responses to Lid's video. I've not watched any of them either. So that was just our take on it. Like, yeah, he's a moron. He's just a unbelievably sort of egotistical weirdo for no reason. I can't work out why. I can't work out why he's got such an ego. And I don't know why fucking Liz throws Zeph around as some kind of threat. It's like, oh, you've got Zeph to deal with now. I'm like, what, this fucking clown?
I don't think any of us have to worry about Daddy Zeph coming after us. So we got Big Boy Roy.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking. He pretty much waved his little white flag at some point when he was like, oh, are you still here? I'm like, oh, he's got nothing left to say at this point. Like, he's just going to keep ignoring everything.
Are you still here? I gave up. I thought you were going to let me keep my lunch money.
Yeah.
I like how Roy had to explain to him how Twitter worked, and everybody was like, yay.
Yeah.
That was nice.
It's like, I get the stupid comment, like, are you still here? Lol. It's like, yeah, it's Twitter, Zeph. It's Twitter. I got notification. Just so incredibly sort of petulant, and I'm just like, this guy's a moron. He's just a moron. If you want to take anything away from this stream, Zeph is clearly a moron. He might be mentally disabled. I can't quite tell you. Maybe Liz is being charitable to him. I don't know.
I don't think fucking him is a charitable act if you're Liz Reptile.
God damn.
Well,
I don't think she's doing a nice thing for him.
You know, I think we're earning the name Cunt Stream tonight, of all things.
A bear trap is more desirable.
Yeah, I'm in an agitated mood. I don't know why.
I'm sorry. I would rather stick my dick in Roy's beard than Liz's probable crotch beard.
Oh God.
She does look like a Geiger creation.
Something that Geiger drew with his left foot, though.
Yeah.
That would definitely be more appropriate. Like face hugger, very much so.
She looks like she was drawn by a fucking blind guy who barely knew what a fucking human being was supposed to look like. He was sitting there and he's like, "What the fuck is a head? I don't know. I guess I'll just do this."
It's like a blind guy picking out his favorite porno.
It's like
If that's his fucking favorite porno, he's more than just blind.
Well, I mean, of course not.
And Jim James says he thinks he's a badass for landing Liz Reptile. She's clearly the biggest and most obvious drug addict on YouTube. Jim, while she is clearly a big and obvious drug addict, I'm sure there are worse. Let's give her the benefit of the doubt. Actually, I did give her the benefit of the doubt once, and that didn't turn out.
I've never known about this. I know a lot of people call her a drug addict. I'm assuming she got a documented sort of history with drugs.
She had a meth phase.
Meth phase.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know much about it. I know I see her like falling asleep with lit cigarettes on streams and shit. I'm assuming that's
meth.
Yeah. Okay. Death's got to keep her.
I could guarantee that's the fucking meth.
Yeah.
And I don't know if the meth is how you land somebody like Zeph or whatever's going on with Zeph is how you land a meth head. But
do you know why they took that video down? The one that we responded to?
Because they had backlash to it.
Yeah. So they do realize it's dog shit then.
Hey, does it sound any better now?
Holy shit!
God, no.
Jesus Christ, that's 1,000 times worse.
Shit, sorry.
Stop deep-throating the mic, please. I'm not drunk enough for this shit.
When are you?
Put the fucking phone on the other side of the room. So Roy, why are you in a bad mood tonight?
I don't know. I have no idea. I was at the pub. I got back in. I was in perfectly good mood. I was listening to Body Count. You know that old Ice-T record.
I'm not overly familiar, but sure.
Okay, it's pretty sweet. You guys should check it out.
Yes,
but,
I'm familiar.
Yeah, I was listening to that, and I was all loosey-goosey, chilled, and then I fucking turned it off, and all of a sudden I got super restless. I don't know why. I'm still really restless. I'm like, I feel like Liz, but without the meth at the moment. I can't.
Well, don't worry. You'll probably be asleep in like 15 minutes then.
Yeah.
No, you have no reason to be all anxious. And your life's going great. I mean, you have a donor who's going to help you get to the Americas.
That's true.
You have sex on a regular basis with your girlfriend who is clearly living with you, and you're living in a grown-up's bedroom.
Yeah.
What more could you want in life, Roy?
I don't know. I've got the finest cuddly toys sitting above me. It's fucked up. It's freaky though. Sometimes I get up at night and there's just a weird pink cow looking at me. I'm like, what am I doing with my life?
Nothing good.
Yeah, it's bizarre. It's
yeah.
Sorry, go on, Schmidt.
I was just saying it's very prolific. It's like I wake up and there's something cute and cuddly looking at me. What's going on with my life?
It's not cute and cuddly. It's shiny and pink. It's a weird old thing. I'll give you a quick gander at it. Hang on. Here we go. Here's my. You've seen it before, I'm sure. I'm sure I bust out the weird cow thing. So it's this thing. It's in the corner. It just stares at me every time I get up. It's tremendously unsettling.
I would imagine.
Yeah.
That's a fucking word for it.
What the fuck is wrong with your parents that they bought that for your little sister?
I have no idea. I'm like, that's something that came out of Satan's asshole.
Jason Senior, if you're listening, don't ever do that again.
Just but yeah, it's a weird situation I'm in at the moment. But how are you, Cog? I see you popped into the stream.
I'm not doing too bad. I've heard apparently you've been throwing a load of shade on Liz and stuff online, or Zeph or someone like that. I don't know.
Yeah, because they're both fucking morons. The morons that can't answer any kind of criticism in a grown-up fashion.
Yeah, I heard you had a bit. Well, you made quite a few people chuckle. I have no idea. People just told me about this today because obviously they both blocked me online. So you know.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, fucking pussies.
I'm at that party now. Can't see.
To be fair, Liz has been radio silent. Like I've not heard anything from her about this. I've only heard from Zeph.
I thought she quit.
Did she quit? I don't fucking know. I hope she has. But,
I've got a screenshot. I've got a screenshot saved of her saying that she's quit, or at least that she's mentioned it to someone who tried to stand up for her. So.
Oh, okay.
Didn't she comment on your video, Roy?
Yeah. No, that was Zeph. Zeph left a comment. I mean, maybe Liz left a comment. I've not checked them all.
No, Liz did as well.
Oh, did she? I've not even seen that.
She's like, I don't know if this is a joke or not.
She doesn't know if it's a joke or not. What, like a 7-minute long criticism of a video? She's like, is that a joke?
She said she couldn't watch it. I have my doubts about that. But she said, I can't watch this right now because of the whole dark art thing. I don't know if this is a joke or for real.
Okay.
Etc.
Right. Well,
yeah, she didn't come in angry like Zeph did.
Okay. Well, Zeph certainly watched the video and ducked every single point that was made towards him conveniently. And I think he's got this weird thing where he tries to emasculate like other people by calling himself daddy or like calling people girls or calling it's just a really weird practice that I think he needs to get out of, because it's just like it doesn't work. No one is actually sort of afraid of Zeph in any way. So when he says this stuff, it just comes across like unsettlingly weird, and I worry for him a little bit. I'm like, it's fucked up.
It's like when the short, fat nerd in high school. You know the guy. He's got the inhaler, probably fucking overalls.
Yeah.
It's like him walking up to the big guy, and not even the big guy, just the average guy, and saying, "Call me daddy." Bitch.
Yeah. It's weird.
I have a feeling short and fat probably isn't an inaccurate description of Zach.
The whole daddy thing came from a desperate attempt because people were calling Tonka daddy in a chat one night, and he didn't like it. So he wanted to be the daddy, and so he self-appointed himself the daddy. Because him and Liz got together and into their weird relationship that no one wants to think about because it's a cringeworthy thought.
Yeah, it's revolting. It keeps me awake at night.
Midget made an alien fucking a crack pipe. I swear down.
Oh, that shit should be illegal.
I still think I stick my dick in the hot crack pipe first.
Yeah, I would rather. Yeah, if I had a dick, it would be in a bear trap. Much prefer the bear trap.
Really, you won't put it in a personified crack pipe?
Bear trap, no.
Okay.
No,
maybe that's more appealing. I mean,
no, don't worry. I know that's a broken down, taped up crack pipe we're talking about. So I totally get it. Like it's not even like it's a fresh from the shop like crack pipe. We're talking about one that's been through a few crackdowns.
A couple times.
Yeah, no, it's been taken out of a few skips, passed along to friends. Left in a few phone boxes. That sort of shit.
Yeah, someone's desperate for a toilet and shat in it, and then fucking Zach got all of it, and he's like, "I'll have a fucking tonk on this. Why not?"
Yeah, he basically sat there one day and he's polished it a little bit, and he's gone, "I'll love you, crack pipe, even if no one else does."
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you, man.
Yeah.
Sorry, I turned this into a drama stream. Then
not as loud.
Sorry,
yeah. Well, fuck him. I find it
acceptable.
Yeah, me too.
I think Zeph seems to be under the impression that people are triggered by him rather than sort of amused. I mean, I think
it's so funny. There's now two retard personalities online.
Yeah.
So, sorry, go on.
They are like low hanging fruit. Like no one's triggered. Like it's too easy to like that video was too easy to respond to because the problems with it are blatant. It's just a masterpiece of like retardation, and it's very easy to sort of get that and just make fun of it.
That's why I did a stream on it. I didn't even do like a video. I did a stream on it, like because I just thought it's a long video. It'll be funny to laugh at. I bought on the people who were mentioned in Zeph's ad hom comments and stuff. I bought them on obviously because then he could at least they could at least respond to that as well. And then it becomes, oh, well, you're proving us right by doing a drama stream. Then it becomes this. Apparently, Liz, according to at least hindsight, let's call it. She structured the video terribly because technically I think it should be 3 videos. No, you didn't. You wanted Zeph to fucking take on all of the criticism for you while you sit there and don't answer anything. And he just doesn't answer it either. He just calls himself daddy and tries to shit on everyone like he's better than what he is. It's fucking. Oh,
you can't. I mean, you can go like he's calling people like dick suckers, right? He's saying people suck the dicks of big YouTubers. He's calling people drama whores, which is fine. You can do that, but you need to back up what you're saying in some small way. Like you can't just say it and expect anyone to take you at your word. Like you have to give an example of this behavior. Like if he's calling someone a dick sucker, if he wants to call Sinatra a dick sucker, he needs to get a clip of Sinatra sucking some dick, right, and put that in the video. But he doesn't. He just says these things. He's got nothing to back anything up. I'm like, what? Like, and he wonders why it was so ill. Like, the reviews were just awful for it. And I'm like, what do you expect? Like, what? You can't just go around saying things.
You're just jumping on the bandwagon.
I guess I am, which is a little bit victim cardy, but I'll let that slide. He's like, oh, I'm gonna kick everyone's ass because I have all the cards, and then he's gonna complain that everyone's jumping on the bandwagon. I'm like, them two things conflict a little bit.
No one will leave us alone, but I've got all the cards, and I haven't actually got all the cards. So fuck off and leave me alone.
Yeah.
Where did he get his ego?
Because he's a private investigator and he knows how to dox people. That's all it is.
Inspector Faggot.
Inspector Faggot.
With his flashcard.
Yeah. He's such a faggot.
No, I don't think it's so much ego. I think it's a fucking inferiority thing. I think he's compensating quite a bit.
Do you think it's like a Napoleon complex?
Oh yeah.
I think he desperately just wants to be noticed. I mean, you look at Liz. Liz clearly wants to be noticed by everybody. And I don't see why Zeph would be any different. He's the kind of person to get with her and they get on well. And I'm assuming he's the kind of person that if no one's going to notice him and he's going to get no recognition because he's kind of dog shit, then he's going to do something stupid like this to try to get some sort of recognition. And then I guess he doesn't like it when it all blows up in his face. But
that's like they're both like that. And Liz even did when she did that. The whole reason why I fell out with Liz in the first place was over the fucking Tilde video where she basically yelled at Tonka through a fucking night of a fucking million messages or whatever she sent to him about everyone on fucking YouTube, like Basemo and myself, failure and stuff. And then she was basically on about how I had dragged her through the mud with the Tilde video because obviously he'd responded to our video that she'd done with me and with Edrindo. And this is the stupidest thing, is the fact that it's like Liz on a live stream drunk and everyone saw her going, hey, Karg, I want to do this video with you. I want to respond to the Tilde video. And I was like, well, I was going to do it anyway, but it's, it is obviously aimed at a lot of people in the community. So, yeah, I don't mind doing a collaboration. I was going to ask a few people anyway. So, and she was like, cool, we'll get stuff sorted. And and then it became me dragging her through the fucking mud. And it's just like, and this is why a lot of people can't be asked with Liz because she pops out. That's my problem with her, is that she'll do a video to make a point, and the moment she's like, someone turns around and goes, oh, you're a fucking idiot, Liz, she just goes, yeah, I'm an idiot, just leave me alone, I'm leaving YouTube, fucking go in, that's it. Fuck off.
Yeah, you're a fucking idiot.
She's like, I'm going to piss a lot of people off, but I don't give a shit. And then when it comes back around, she just fucking
dipshit.
Throws her toys out the fucking pram and runs away. Yeah, fucking, that makes me laugh as well, because he's calling people dick suckers there. And there's that clip that we used of like Liz like begging sort of Andy Warski to notice her.
That clip was hilarious.
Well, you should have found the clip of her talking to Chris Raygun.
Oh, I didn't even know that was.
That's on
Oh, that was great.
Or just find clips of her trying to like talk to Sargon. It's fucking
sure. Like why is he saying this stuff when it's obvious to everybody that Liz is exactly like that herself? and he's criticizing other people for that. I don't understand.
Because none of us are putting out.
Yeah, it's bizarre. It's bizarre. It was a piece of shit.
Zeph. I know you'll watch this. One second. I'm gonna get the camera on. I'm gonna look you right in the eye, buddy.
Oh, you're gonna do the old eyes.
Look you right in the eye, Daddy.
Do it. Do it.
Right in the eye.
Right.
For you.
Zeph is the daddy that only tolerates the fact that her
watch
husband
this,
still is with her.
When you watch this, Zeph, Daddy, if it'll end all this, if we can have some peace, I'll put it in your bumhole.
He'll put it in your butt. He'll put it in your butt, and then you'll call Schmeckle daddy.
Yeah.
Exactly. We can have like a daddy thing going. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
I'm not your buddy, guy.
Buddy.
Buddy.
Not your guy, buddy.
Space
Did
bitch,
you read-
I haven't
did
seen you in a long time. Where have you been?
Did you just read my last?
How you doing, buddy?
Call me buddy, friend.
Yo, I just wanted to make sure I didn't have to like pay to be on your live stream tonight.
You know, it's not pay for play. though.
$20 if you want to come in. $30 if you want to be able to speak.
Yeah.
Schmeckle.
Or blackmail photos.
Or
Yo, I thought I was calling in to play Quiplash.
Yeah. It's not pay to play though. It's not. It's just not. Atlas will tell you. It's not.
All right.
It's not.
No, it's not pay to play. You pay to get into the stream. You might not make it into a game.
Schmeckle. Did you read my last tweet? Is that why you're calling me buddy?
What's that?
My last tweet, I pulled the "I'm not your buddy" guy thing, and I thought that's why you were calling me buddy.
Oh no, I was calling Zeph buddy because he's such a good little guy. Just want to ruffle his hair.
Poor High. I think I'm real.
Did you guys see the bit with the talking about like the low subscriber growth rates and shit like that?
Yeah, Sinatra's the only person doing well.
No, Cog was doing all right as well. Cogs weren't like
sorry.
a time.
Somebody
Funny
said,
Sorry, what's
Someone
being looked at? Who's looked at this?
you said I'm doing well because I'm a drama llama. That's not true.
You are a little bit.
Bullshit.
Oh no, I definitely am a drama llama.
well,
That's
yeah,
not why I'm
sorry.
doing well.
Okay, let me be honest. Who
Sorry,
the
who's-
fuck says drama llama anymore?
Sorry, who was looking at
I
these
don't-
numbers? Who was looking at these numbers?
What, me?
Oh, okay. I know I'm doing well. I've got like I know my grade's going well. I know it's I check it daily just to make sure that it's doing well. Fucking. It's,
I mean, it's all relative, right? Like it's all relative.
yeah, it changes. It fluctuates all the time. If I've had I had a few days off this week, so I know it'll go low for like 3 days in about 30 days time.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
stupid.
it seems odd though that so if Baron shit's like low in terms of his growth rate, like that's still amazing compared to anyone else's. You know, that's still like 500-600 subscribers a day.
Oh yeah,
But
no
it's like-
bullshit. No bullshit's growth rate is still doing well. There was like a chunk after the Blair White video, but then like he's back on form.
So it's weird though.
Today.
Like all the pictures I took for that video, they were all they're the first people that I looked at, and I just screen capped it all. And it was just weird that everyone other than I think Sinatra and Cog were a really sort of low point in terms of subscriber growth all at the same time.
Well, I'm just in a bubble right now, I think, because I've had like 500,000 views in the past 2 months.
Mine's gone down, but it's mainly because most of my boosts in sub growth have been like usually when I do collaboration video, like if I've done guest videos on like Dave Cullens or collaborations with Bearing and stuff. But that usually comes from me like going, "Hey guys, do you want to do a collaboration with me?" But I've just been doing my own stuff really for this month. So it's
same. Well, ours is dog shit. Ours is dog shit at the moment, but we took a month off almost at one point, and we've just started making regular content again. And again, we've not been tapping into any sort of big things that are going on. We've just been doing like fucking SJW raps and sort of fucking Poisoning the Well collab and shit like that. We've just been indulging ourselves.
The thing is that mine's gone down a little bit, but I'm getting 4,500 views a day average, and then 14 subs a day average. That's fine by me. That's cool.
That's good. That's good.
I thought that part that you brought Tim in was hilarious.
Oh yeah, that was good. Well, I'm like every time we do a video like this where it seems like we're being mean to skeptic type YouTubers, we get a ton of people that lose their shit and calls SJWs every single time. So I was like, we're going to get a little bit of backlash because just because a lot of the people that consume our content are tribalistic idiots also.
It was hilarious. It's all right.
Everybody's got their favorite guy.
What did you say you average a day?
What sub count?
No, views.
4,500.
Oh, okay. I'm just looking at mine right now.
But mine's that was like it was. I got it to about 6,000 or something. But it's because, like I say, like when I went to like obviously to go visit you and Eric Bear and stuff like that. A few days after that, I think I just I took a little bit of a break after that because I was looking for videos and stuff, and I wanted to do a lot of live streams. I had a few people cancel on me and stuff, which is why I've done 4 live streams in the last 2 days. Is because it was all cancelled on. But it's like now my stuff's gone back to normal. So the days that I didn't do anything, I was getting about 2,500 views a day. And the last couple of days, it's been back to 6,000 and 5,000. But so the days that I've not done anything, it's gone down. But the days that I'm doing stuff, it's like 5,000, 9,000, 6,000. It's because I've got a video that's going viral at the moment, the Ben Shapiro Chenk video, which is going quite well. So that's the reason why that's going crazy. It's like something like 270,000 views or something now, or something crazy. So yeah.
On an old video I did, it was about feminists and Father's Day. It had like 60,000 views, and just today, for no reason, it got another 50,000.
What the fuck?
It's crazy.
Today, literally just today. I'm looking at Social Blade right now. I'm up 55,000 views for the day so far.
That's insane. Like, we rely on consistent views. Like, not many of our videos like go viral, so to speak. Like, I think the biggest one we ever got was like 30,000.
Do you ever stop and wonder if the regulation thing takes a while? Like when they try to pull up the numbers, they can't actually get you an accurate depiction of like the day. Because maybe what if these views actually were throughout the last couple days?
Well, no, because I check my YouTube page every day, and yesterday it was at 60,000. Now it's at 110,000.
What I do find a little bit weird is that what I've had with my Social Blade over the last couple of days, like you say, because we all do this. I'm pretty sure we all check our Social Blades just to check how it's doing. And it's like, and it's one of those things. I've realized that sometimes in the day it'll say like 1,000 or something at the start of the day, and then at the end of the day or something, it'll the next day it will like update it and it'll change to like the next another number. And I'm like, I said I had like 1,000 yesterday. Now it's saying it's got 3,000. Like, what the fuck? Like, why is that changed yesterday? It's like that was 1,000 yesterday. I'm really confused. But sometimes I've had numbers changed like that. It's been weird.
My averages keep changing. Like my average daily subs was. It was about 70, and now it's down to like 55 or something.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I mean, do you think like I don't know? I think everyone's kind of tired with the SJW stuff. Well, not everybody, but I think a lot of people are.
Well, that's why my content is always been kind of regular, but I don't always respond to just SJWs. Like I like to do gun rights. I like to do cultural stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you have to think about what collectively, if you just include everybody in this in terms of the skeptic community, you have to imagine probably about 70 to like 60% of all the content produced is probably focused on like SJWs / sort of left wing stuff. And I think like once it gets that saturated and you just keep smacking people over the head with the same arguments, and there's a lot of terrible YouTubers that just steal the people's arguments straight out, and they've heard it all and all like again and again and again. Like I can see people getting a bit like after a while with that. And
I don't know. There are still the thing is that what I find is I find quite curious is it's not as easy nowadays as just finding keywords. You literally have to go to certain channels. Because I think I've got a catalog of channels. I'm subscribed to them as well, so and I get the notifications because the moment that they produce something, I want to know what they've done. And I look at my phone and go. So I literally look at my phone of notifications and go, that looks shit. That looks shit. But sometimes you'll find something and go, oh, that looks interesting. You press it, and it ends up being an argument like, oh, I've not answered this before. This actually is quite a new way of looking at stuff. And I think you can have, and I think it's something you can always bring to the table. Like, and you're always going to find dumb SJWs. Like, what a video that was quite good for me the other week was that Burger King and Taco Bell one that fucking people loved because it was some fucking retard thinking that she was in fucking Burger King when she's in Taco Bell, and then she calls the woman racist and shit. So it's funny as fuck. It's funny as fuck. It's so funny to watch because you're just like, God, this girl is dumb as shit. And then you can put all the fucking little memes and shit in there as well, and it's funny. That's what I love doing. That's the thing. And it's like, I'm one of those people that if I enjoy the video that I've made and I enjoy how it's come out and I've watched it and I'm like, yeah, I could watch that, then I know other people are going to watch it. If I sit there and go, man, this isn't going to be that good, man, and I can't be asked with it, then I know it'll be shit. That I won't produce it. I won't put it on my channel. There's no fucking point.
Oh,
I've had that before.
I made a video last week. Oh, sorry, I was drinking soda. Now I'm all burpy. I made a video last week, and it was about the Young Turks. And Chank was pitching a fit that more liberal groups were becoming interested in guns. Like, there was a group called Trigger Warning Trans with Guns or something like that. And he was really pissed off about it. And I uploaded it, and in like 2 days, it went fucking straight to 10,000 views or 8,000 views.
Yeah.
It's like I did a video the other day on how I feel about gun safety in the US and stuff. But that's what I mean. It's like sometimes you just like I was sat there and I was like, I want to make this point about gun safety that I don't think I've not personally seen anyone make the same point that I made on gun safety about the percentages of actual gun. I'm sure people have made it, but I personally just haven't seen it. I thought of that myself and I thought, right, this is how I want to explain my argument, and I did a video on it, and it's got a lot of people that enjoyed that one as well. So it's like I think it's more about like I think there are personalities that people enjoy online as well. So it's like I find a lot of people wanting me to do live streams as well, and they're like, oh yeah, and it's I get a lot of revenue now from live streams too. So I want to make them more interesting. When I have a new laptop and stuff, I'll be plugging it into a TV, and with dual screen, I'll be able to do OBS fucking even easier. I can't wait to have OBS as on my Hangouts and stuff like that. It'll be fucking ace. But again,
your streams is fun just when you lose your shit.
Who is that talking?
When I lose my shit, my streams are fine. What do you mean?
Who is that talking?
Yeah.
Who the fuck is Space Bitch?
Space Bitch is the inventor of the space bong.
Space Bitch.
Yeah.
She used to be on the country.
I'm under the influence of Space Bong.
Exactly. She used to be on the country fairly regularly, then you just sort of disappeared.
She's not on Twitter, so I can't find her.
I'm on Twitter.
Which would be
Pretty sure.
I work too much and I'm fucking tired all the time. It sucks.
Plug your Twitter. Sinatra.
What's your Twitter?
Look at pictures of you.
Exactly. What's your Twitter?
It's
Don't do it.
at
Oh.
Well, it's at AUSARIA.
Oh, you follow.
But no one can pronounce it, so.
Asura?
I think I don't know. I think I pissed off Irate Bear, possibly.
What?
I might have annoyed Irate Bear or some shit. I don't know. He just tweeted today. He's like, "Thanks for pointing out that my channel's dying."
He always says that because he'll message me every day, be like, "I'm getting shit views." Be like,
yeah, I didn't mean to rag on the guy. Like, I wasn't trying to sort of be like, "Oh, look at Irate Bear's channel dying." Lol. It was just
Bear's always worried about it.
He's always worried about it. I don't know how many times I tell the guy to just fucking don't cry about it. Just do something about it. Then don't fucking cry about it.
He's fine.
He keeps changing up his content.
Yeah, scared. Yeah. I don't know. Like, we do that on purpose sometimes, and we know some of the videos are going to get terrible views. We're like, well, this isn't what people like from us, but fuck it, and we'll do it, knowing that that's going to be the case. I don't know if he just feels trapped and he just wants to do something different, he should just do fucking something different. Like,
now I would like to take a second and call attention to the argument in the chat.
Well,
Doubting Tommy really wants in. I tried to.
Well, I thought he was getting on the Kumite.
That's what Tonka wants. Doubting Tommy, not up. Show up.
No, let Doubting Tommy in here and let me talk to him. I'll take Tonka's place.
Yes, we'll send the link to Tommy.
Tommy, if you don't go to talk to Tonka, I'm gonna be Tonka.
Yeah.
What's wrong with Down Tommy and Tonka? What's going on?
I don't remember what it was.
I'm actually not sure beyond the fact that he called Tonka out for something.
No, he's not said it because like Tonka's even said to me, he was like, "What is this?" And he was like, "Oh, you'll see about it when we talk about it." And he's like, "Why don't you talk to him about it then?" Like,
why are they arguing in the chat about this? Tonka's not here. What's going on?
Well, no, he's supposed to be in the Kumite with Tonka right now.
Oh, okay.
He's lacking some testicular fortitude at the moment. There's some fight there. But I do have to call attention to Tommy said in the chat, is Tonka too afraid to do it here?
He already set up the
fucking afraid to do it on a fucking concert.
In a fucking
What's
chat?
wrong with you?
What's he want?
He wants to fucking have some fight with Tonka.
Oh, well,
and
get Tonka.
Tonka's on the Kumite right now and fight.
Let's do it.
Merge the two streams.
Streamception.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it. Give him the link. I'll send it to Tonka. We'll have fun.
Yeah, game on.
I'm going to send Tonka the link right now.
There we go. There we go. He went, according to Malachite, he is in the Kumite now.
All right, let me go listen in on the Kumite.
Okay, I don't know what the fuck's going on with that.
Right, now that you have really, really serious beef, you're nothing but a drama whore.
Who, me?
Drama llama, as you said.
Oh, drama. I mean, I guess I don't know. I don't know. We just do things that are fun. And we found that video.
You said a bad thing about Liz Reptile. You're a drama whore.
I mean, I guess. I mean, I do it to other people if they did a video that retarded.
And you know how much Liz hates drama whores.
Yeah.
You're
So
on Zeph's list.
Oh.
I don't know. Like, I mean, if they want drama with me, I guess they can respond to me in some form, but they're really doing a petty job at the moment. So,
what did they do to you? Like, what's their issue with you, Roy?
For me, I just made fun of a video that Liz and Zeph did.
Oh, do you mean the video that if you make fun of it, you prove them right because you made fun of it video? That one?
Yeah, it was that video. Yeah. It was,
I love that argument.
They're so meta, bro.
Yeah. It's like just trying to fucking silence all criticism before it comes in. It's like it's all invalid because I'm right and I said this. It's so stupid. It's like people are going to say this to you. Like people are going to have a go at you when you just scream in, blatantly calling people out and providing no evidence and being entirely hypocritical all at the same time. What the fuck do you expect? And you can't just say like, well, I'm right because you had a go at me now. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah, and when I first originally replied to it, it was like she said something like, "Please don't prove me right." Like,
Yeah,
oh,
I saw
shut
that.
the fuck up.
Yeah. I mean, she wanted it though. She wanted.
It's exactly what she wanted. She wanted everyone to jump on it, but now she's about to fall back down below 3,000 or 4,000 subs. And now she doesn't like it.
No, fuck it. Has her channel been?
Yeah, she's lost over 100, or not 4,000, 4,300. She's lost a lot of fucking subs.
Huh.
She should try not being awful. That tends to work for you.
Kind of too late at this point.
Hey, you can kick a meth addiction.
I wonder how many.
Being good's just too much effort.
You can't kick a crack whore.
I wonder how
Tuck
many
them in
subs
jail.
it would be if Suit never mirrored that video with her.
Oh, no. You can get rid of a person who actually doesn't abuse you, but she uses mind tricks to get someone else who abuses you, who you do keep in your house. Yeah, that makes sense. That's logic, guys.
Oh yeah.
You can't really expect a whole lot of logic from any of them. They've proven that repeatedly.
Llama logic.
Yeah,
They are a collection of stupid people. The Isle of Misfit Toys.
I ain't got no drama with him. It was just a video that just made them look like idiots. Like there's no drama unless I guess they decide to respond to it, which they won't. There's no way they can respond.
I don't know. Well, Zeth said he was making one, but I don't think they will. They did that little stream that they took the last 5 minutes off. Remember? So.
Yeah, I mean they can stream all they want. And,
you can. So.
Answer. They don't. They need to answer the shit that's being said about them if they want to be taken seriously.
Well, that's the thing. Is I don't think Zeph wants to be taken seriously, which is fine. He can do whatever he wants with his shit. More power to him. If Zeph doesn't want to be taken seriously, though, Liz clearly fucking does.
Yeah, with Liz, it's not an act. That's actually Liz you're getting.
And I think
you can't call that a gimmick. That's 100% Liz Reptile.
I think the difference is, and I think AP hit it right on the head too, is like you can't hurt Zeph, but you can hurt Liz. So
yeah. I don't know. I'm assuming Zeph probably feels quite bad. Like I know he puts on this brave sort of like.
That's the thing, but I think that's due to Liz. That doesn't down to anything else. I think that's the point that he's making. Is like it's down to Liz that he feels like because Liz is feeling bad because people are making her feel bad because she's not answering criticism. He's taking her criticism on board, and it's like we do have criticisms for her. It's like, but she's just allowed to ignore these now. Fine, ignore them then. Ignore to your heart's content. We don't care. But now he's going to come and defend her. So it's like, well, obviously we're still going to talk about Liz, and obviously it's pissing you off because you want to defend her. That's why you were in the video. That's why she structured it badly. That's why she admits that now. Oh, I should have done them as separate videos. Oh, woe is me. I didn't think that my fucking lover that's obviously been sat there helping me in videoing Sevi while I had a husband at the time that I hadn't divorced or actually broken up with. Fuck me. Like, seriously, it's mental to think how long them two have obviously been trying to get with each other. And all of us were like, yeah, he just wants to fucking get with fucking Liz. He just wants to get with Liz. That's why he's constantly just guarding Liz and stuff. And then they end up together and no one was surprised.
Yeah.
A little disgusted, but certainly not surprised.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's, like, I don't really, I mean, you can sit there and be like, oh, well, it should have been 2 different videos and it might have made more sense, but they weren't.
No,
I know. One video.
I know. She says that. That's what I'm saying. That was her. She said, oh, I must have done that. And I was like, and I've said that in my streams. I've said, well, Liz, here's what you said in your part and why this is hypocritical. Okay? Especially coming from you, Mrs. Never Does Drama fucking horse streams and never does shill streams. Fuck you. And then we go to Zeph. Zeph was just hypocritical as well. And then Ichabod's was just there at the end to go, everyone get along with each other and hug each other and everyone be friends. That's
I didn't
all I
even
heard
bother with that bit. Who the fuck is Ichabod?
Ichabod, he put a voice. He actually sounds better when you just talk to him, but he put a fucking voice modulator on to make himself sound worse than Opal. It's fucking.
I thought it was a girl. Is it not a girl?
No, it's not. No, it's a guy. It's a guy.
Okay.
Is the voice modulator thing a new thing for him? Because
I'll be right back, guys. Hold on.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
He's doing a character. Tangerine.
Yeah,
it's not a good character.
No one paid attention to it.
Let's be honest here, Schmeckel. You don't like it when people do characters.
No, I don't. I don't. I can handle Magog. I can handle Jaggin to a degree.
AP the Frog.
AP does a character. He doesn't do a character voice.
Oh, yeah, if the voice is too silly, I can't deal with it on stream.
Beard Berry, I love Beard Berry is great.
Beard Berry and
Beardy can be all right.
Depends on the night.
Yeah,
I like Beardy. I like him.
I like him.
I like Beardy.
I've got a great
voice.
No, Beardy's not cringy.
I mean, I can't deal with like.
No, he's definitely nothing like Ichabod or Opal.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I actually don't mind Opal. Like, I rag on her a lot just because it's just become a thing now. But I don't know, she can actually be quite funny. Like, she pops in with these weird, over-sexualized comments about herself that just make me laugh.
Well, you see, Schmeckel tends to say that he doesn't like Opal. Really, I think it's because she's Mexican.
Well, I mean, it's not a race thing; it's a voice.
That's a region. He just doesn't like people from that area.
I just want to have her cooking so her kids don't have to eat it.
Yeah, I was talking about this to a friend in the pub, and we were like, she should start her own cooking show on YouTube. Like Opal's fucking kid. It'd be so great. Why don't she do it? I'm like, Opal, just start a YouTube channel and teach people how to cook. It'd be fucking hilarious. And
it would be the next How to Basic.
Yeah, she tries to cook.
Yeah,
all her food looks terrible. Like, it'd be so funny because she'd really be trying. She'd really be trying to like pull out an impressive looking pizza or some shit, and you just get this thing that's all lopsided, and you're just like, what the fuck is that? And like, it'd be great. She'd sit there and pretend it's amazing.
It'd be the cutest thing ever.
I'd be waiting for that. I would like to see pulls the turkey out of the oven, then screams because her kid's dead.
I would like an episode featuring the jizz cake.
The bukkake.
Oh, my jizz cake came out like a hockey
puck. It looked like a bukkake special.
God!
It was amazing.
It looked like it wasn't even that. It looked like beef that was bukkake'd on, like raw beef.
See, I just thinking about the picture makes me laugh. I know to some people it's cringe, but to me it's hilarious.
I swear it went in white, but it came out black.
Jesus Christ.
Are we still
an all right person, I assume.
Yeah, she's okay.
But she's not a smart one.
Are we still under the assumption that her child is the Antichrist?
That's
No. I think the Antichrist would probably be one with a better chance of survival. The Antichrist isn't coming out a cripple.
Well, probably he could probably survive with all the supernatural powers.
No, we'll have to wait and see. If her house ever burns down and she wasn't anywhere near the stove, it was probably him.
Yeah, probably.
Did I hear someone say Opal?
Yeah, we were talking about Opal.
I just got her shirt in the mail. I actually really like it. I don't know. I'm wearing PJ pants. Cold air on them.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And I got Opal fucking mug. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's fucking decked.
She loves Opal.
Oh shit!
I love
Is
it.
she okay?
Yeah.
Deck the halls with tons of opal.
I got all the Opal gear.
You're wrapping up. You're like the only person that's ever going to buy a merch.
Well, people should
Don't
buy it.
say
It's good.
You'd be surprised.
Opal's real nice.
Yeah,
She's a little weirdo, but I like her.
you've got it in like an ironic
She's
way
wonderful.
though.
Well, I wouldn't have bought it if I didn't actually like it. I actually like it, but it's also
Yeah.
hilarious. I have like an Opal mug and an Opal shirt. Like
Yeah,
it's great on multiple levels.
yeah. Hey, everybody, look at Dave's new hair color.
Yeah, I just dyed it. This is-
Doesn't look any fucking different.
It's way darker.
yeah, it's way darker. It's like blue black now.
Oh, we match.
Jesus, learn how to
Yeah,
treat
it's-
ladies, Schmeckle.
It's like you can't really see the blue unless you're in the sun, though.
But,
It looks good though.
it looks
Hey.
great.
It feels good.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
I need a haircut though. Do something with it.
Yeah, I don't know. I like it.
Thanks, guys.
Of course you like it, Samaj. It's attached to a lady.
That's very true. That's very true.
Got my new hair, my Opal shirt.
Anyway,
It's awesome.
Opal, do your cooking show. You need to do that. There's no
Shouldn't have done
excuses.
You got Opal on
I
your
don't know.
titties.
Yeah, can we
No.
invite her on and berate her for not doing a cooking show? Come on.
Mm.
She has to. It's just the only thing that anyone's going to give a shit about. Like, you need to do it.
I don't know. I picture her cooking show would be kind of weird. She lives with her family right now, or she visits them, I guess, and she hates them with a passion. I imagine every now and then it's like, this is how you get the fuck out of the kitchen, sister.
Sure, that'd be great.
That would be the perfect addition.
This would be
Yeah,
like,
I'd watch Opal yelling at cooking interspersed with people coming in and and yelling in
well,
Spanish.
imagine that. That'd be amazing. You get like terrible cooking with this sort of dysfunctional Mexican family in the background. Like it's
And her
such a
little
great idea.
and her little demon spawn throwing spoons at her every now and then.
Yeah, a little disabled kid like rolling around on the floor, and it's like this is amazing.
Heads turning around, screaming in Latin.
But, yeah, have that kid just growl at her.
I'm telling you, she could blow up. She get like to 100K in like 2 months.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, no, I would watch it.
I've been on Twitter since like 2009, and I only recently got like 600 followers. She's been on there for like maybe a couple months, and she's almost surpassed me. I mean, that's how fast she's growing.
I think she's
People
got more
like
than
her.
me.
Yeah, she's a spectacle.
Yeah.
The weird thing is, she gets noticed. She does get noticed. She pops on, and she's super annoying, but it works for her. Like,
Mm.
and she knows what she's doing. She's not like that in real life. She's hamming it up. You know, it's kind of clever in a way, and I kind of admire it. In like,
She's
she pisses
the
me off
cutest
sometimes.
troll we have.
Yeah.
So, but like, I don't even think she's a troll though. I think she just knows what she's doing and like fully embraces it and doesn't
Yeah.
give a fuck. Like she's in on the joke, but she's not. It's like this weird in between.
Yeah, yeah.
She knows it. and she
Even if
likes
she's
it.
not in on the joke, she gets it.
See, like,
So-
Oh, bye, Cog.
that's
Later.
we stopped talking about drama, and he left. It's fucking like that's one of the things that's great about cooking. It's so sincere. Like that's not.
Yeah.
Like, or at least it started off as sincere. She's like, "Hey, look, I made a thing," and everyone's like, "Wow, that looks like shit." And she's picked up on the fact that people enjoy how bad her cooking is now. So she really does sort of keep tweeting these sort of cooking pictures out and stuff.
But she's
They've
doing
actually
it.
turned
I
out
like her
pretty
tweets now.
decent looking lately.
Yeah. You are?
Anyway, we do have a topic tonight.
Oh, we do?
Oh God!
Oh, shit.
Don't try, Schmeckle. There's no point. What's your topic?
All the creepy children's videos that have been found on YouTube.
Well, which ones?
Elsa Spider-Man.
Yeah, there was something called Bad Baby. There were a bunch of channels that were either targeted at children or featured children, and not shit that was appropriate for kids.
Say the least.
I actually have.
What's
Oh,
that?
sorry, Schmeckle. I was going to say I actually have a semi-interesting story about that.
Oh, okay.
Enlighten us.
Do it.
Now's
Tell
your
your
chance
story.
to tell that story.
Well, I didn't mean to like supersede you, but there's a lot of videos on YouTube that are just like, I'm sure you've seen, like little girls getting ready for school or just their morning routine.
Yeah, I know
About
that
4
you're
years ago,
talking- You're talking the ones that were like webcam
Do what?
video from they
yeah,
popped up
they
big thing about them.
yeah, back when I was like 19, I found a video of myself when I was 15.
What?
It was like my first try of the webcam thing, and I just got a new laptop, and I forget the website, but I found it when I was 19, years later, and read the comments,
19
and it
years
was really
later.
bad.
Wow.
Wait, so what did you do? You did like a get ready with me video, put it out
No,
there, and then it was
just
on a
like
website later?
It was just a webcam test of me on a streaming website, kind of like an early one.
Yeah.
Of just me. I was making my bed. I was wearing short shorts. Nothing really that bad. I was just playing around. And then when I was older, I found it posted on the internet.
Were you broadcasting it? Like, was it like?
Yeah, I was streaming.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I mean,
So
I
she
guess.
did a streaming test when she was 15 on a random website, and then found it later on the internet
and that was,
in like a different sort of what's the word I'm looking for?
Context or
Like,
Yeah, that's it. There you go.
but the weird thing was this random ass, mundane ass video ended up on the internet years later, and of course the comments were really weird. And
This guy's
so
trying to creep
they're
on
being
little
passed
girls.
around.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're being saved. Like they're just like collecting videos and just posting them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's fucking creepy.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's what a portion of these were. It was the videos of kids doing like mundane shit, but
Yeah, they're not doing anything bad, but they're attracting all these weird ass people.
exactly. But then there was also shit that was like clearly scripted and written and featuring children, like children tied up.
Yeah, like
Children being shoved in. One of them shot a
Yeah.
clown abducting a kid and shoving him into a dryer.
Oh wow. Okay.
a dragon.
Like, how are
I
these
go in
things?
dryers.
Oh, you do.
I do.
How are these things still like up? Like, why are they not being reported and just taken down?
A bunch of them got taken down a couple days ago. Believe it or not, Mike Cernovich and BuzzFeed teamed up.
Okay.
Hey,
That's a
it's
weird
good
combo.
influence.
They they brought a bunch of these to YouTube's attention, and apparently about 50 of them have been shut down.
They also make a bank.
Who does that appeal to though? Like, well, who are these videos for? Like, a clown putting a kid in a dryer?
Well, no, see, that's the thing.
They're pedophiles.
Sure.
The titles on them have like kids' nursery rhyme names in them on some of them.
Then they get played on the YouTube Kids app.
Yeah, and a lot of it, like I know my kid has come across one of these bad baby things before, because she's figured out you can press the things at the side and it'll switch the video, right? And she'll click whichever has the nice thumbnail, and she's ended up at some of this weird shit before. I've never watched any of them long enough to know that it was weird like this. I've usually just, switched it back to her thing. But it's incredibly easy for them to come across.
Yeah.
She'll start watching like The Wiggles or some kid's show or something. And then minutes later, she'll be listening to these weird ass videos.
I'm gonna watch
a lot of them with, I think, Russian titles.
Yeah. I'm gonna watch some of these videos tonight. Help me get to sleep.
You do that.
Yeah.
You can try and do that if you want. I don't know. That doesn't sound like the kind of thing you'd sleep to.
Well, you got to wank to summit. You're pretty tired after
Oh
that.
my god.
Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. Continue, Schmeckle. Continue with the very serious, this is terrible
Well,
stuff.
I'm just thinking of the fact that you're saying this while in your little sister's bedroom.
That makes it all the more realistic for me. It's great. It's almost like VR.
Oh my god.
That's coming up to haunt me.
Yeah, that one's coming back to you.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Zach, if you're listening, at this point, you want to go back about 30 seconds. That's where the clip was.
I'll give him a good soundbite. I am a pedophile.
Oh, God.
Well, it's nice knowing you there.
Your fucking eyes when you said that. God damn.
Yeah, sorry, Roy. I'm gonna need that one more time so that I can present it to everybody.
Okay. I'm a thoroughly nice chap and not a paedophile. I'm not doing it, Schmeckle. You can't force me. You can't. I'm not fucking dancing to your tune, Schmeckle.
That's all right. I've already got the original clip.
No.
You're too late.
Schmeckle, I'm going to need
I've already
to
posted it on Facebook.
I'm going to need you to private this stream. Yeah.
If you're staying in your little sister's bedroom, where's she sleeping? Like, where'd you kick her out to?
Also, his little sister's bedroom. See, bunk bed.
Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah.
That's so this is not, this is an ex little sister's room. I'm not.
Oh.
She's been vacated
sister
for a while. Yeah. Well, I did murder her, obviously. But yeah, I've been here a while. It's nice. It's nice once you get used to the intense pink that you're constantly surrounded by, and the weird, creepy sort of animals looking at you at night. You really sort of do feel at home after a bit.
You're basically sleeping in a creepypasta?
Yeah.
Oh, you weren't here when he showed the fucking elephant or whatever it was. Cow.
I'm pretty sure it's a cow.
Like a hippo.
I don't know. What is it? Is it a hippo? I don't know what the fuck it is.
All you know, it's an unnatural color for an animal of some sort.
It's an abomination from the warp.
Yeah, I did have like a weird. The fuck was it? Some bird, like hung up on the bed. Was it a dodo? Yeah.
Oh yeah, the fucking long neck thing.
Yeah, that was worse because it was hanging from like strings because it was like a puppet, and every time like I put my head down the pillow, it'd turn and look at me because it'd nudge it. That was weird. I'd say that one time.
Did any of them look like they move at night?
I'm pretty sure that, yeah, it is just like Five Nights at Freddy's, to be honest.
A lot of the toys in there do look like they could be from some horror game.
Yeah. Wake up, my pants are like around my ankles, and there's just a loads of lube everywhere and a spoon. I'm like, what's going on here? I got
This
this
is why
thing.
you don't watch streams back.
Roy acts like that's something that would still be terrifying to
I got this.
Oh,
Oh
Christ.
my god.
Oh, God.
That's good.
That is awful.
Yeah, what the
I could
fuck
not
is
sleep
that?
with that in my room.
I don't know. Yeah, it's like a sort of metallic Bride of Chucky type head. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't like that.
That's the last thing you see before a machete goes into your throat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I do not like that at all.
Yeah. But I'm sorry guys. Kind of sidetracked Schmeckle's serious stream about
Very, very serious. Roy wants to get back to the pedophile stuff for some reason.
There's the Elsa Spider-Man stuff and the Bad Baby stuff you're mentioning. What else is there that gets onto the YouTube Kids side of things?
Finger family.
I've got the article here.
Finger family.
Oh, right.
That sounds bad. Whatever that is.
You know, I think it's funny that that YouTube's cracking down on some of this shit. Yet queer kid stuff is still on there.
Well, queer kid stuff also plays to the message that Google wants.
Yeah, I mean, you can present that pretty differently, I guess. But there's that thing that H3 covered, that weird dude with the scalpel cutting the mouse apart and shit. That whole
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
terrifying voice and shit like that. Like, I don't know how that's
this. I've never heard about
Well,
this.
we're gonna cut the mouse now. I
Yeah.
think a lot of these are just they're farming the algorithm for money. I think that's all it is. They're just farming. A lot of people say they're like a cover for a pedophile ring. I think they're just making money. And
No,
it's most likely a Russian place.
They know how to get into there and basically farm views.
Yeah, they farm views, money. I'm sure it's something like that. They've figured out the algorithm and they, use it to their advantage.
Yeah, farming views is one thing. Using shit like this to do so is another. I mean, you've got this the one.
What?
The guy who.
What?
Mask with the sorry, it was a washing machine, not a dryer. He's also the one with I think that's, or at least one of the ones with or in the titles rather. 1.6 million subscribers and he's verified.
Lovely.
Why? I hate YouTube. I hate you, YouTube. You're awful.
YouTube is gay.
Yeah, it's ridiculous shit like this, like the Bad Baby ones were this Mr. Tisha guy, and they're all about like kids disobeying adults and stuff, but it's more like based on them crying afterwards part. The ones I've seen my kid roll into.
Like disobeying their parents and being like, oh, haha, joke's on you, kid. You should have listened to me because this horrible thing happened.
Essentially. Not exactly quite like that. They're very, very strange videos. But, and of course, they're largely foreign, but the kid always ends up crying.
Why am I getting Daddy of 5 vibes from this?
Yeah.
Well, that's the other thing. It's a family, or it's an account apparently run by a family. Or I would assume the children are his. And like, what they've got on this, the article BuzzFeed did about it after the whole team up with Cernovich. Like, look at the image there. Like, the guy's walking up to the kid with a fucking belt in his hand.
Is the Bad Baby one the guy with the kid that has the binky in the mouth?
The Bad Baby, like, there's a bunch of them with Bad Baby in the name.
Because that's a a new level of weird because you're exploiting your kids. That's a whole different thing.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like these people are, if they're a family and these aren't like these kids aren't fucking like missing kids. I
mean, it's almost like it kind of reeks of the vibe that the dad knows people in like a pedophile ring, and he's just making videos of his kids in these weird fetish situations.
He's like daddy of 5 plus some pedophilia.
Ugh, so weird.
Yeah, it's just not on. It's not on Schmeckle. I think we need to do something about this, Schmeckle.
We need to do something about it.
BuzzFeed helped us for once.
Yeah, BuzzFeed actually did a good thing.
Somehow. I'm still shocked that that's even possible.
I don't think it is. This might be a fever dream.
There's this whole fucking narrative that the left accepts pedophiles. They don't.
Some do.
There's your handful of fucking.
Let's
be honest. They're not pedophile advocates. They're fucking pedophiles that haven't admitted it.
I think it comes from like there's a bunch of like a lot of. Well, it's not fair to say that right-wing people are like this, but you know the idea is like fuck pedophiles. They should be killed. And then you get a bunch of like really sort of left-wing people that are like, well, no, let's not kill them. They need help. And then it's like, oh, you're advocating for pedophilia at this point. Like, I just don't think they should be murdered, type of thing.
I'm right in the middle. Before they offend, try and help them. Afterwards, kill them.
Well, it's a fucked up subject because.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's some that are unsavable.
Well, yeah.
Pedophilia is difficult because there are some people who are sexually attracted to children who just fucking hate it. Like, I knew this girl through a friend, and she was a lady in her 20s, and she was attracted to young kids, or young boys, and she hated it. And she didn't know what to do, and she was, like, in crisis because, like, she couldn't be sexually it's like having a fetish, like a foot fetish, or like, and she couldn't be sexually gratified, and she never did anything, but she couldn't get it out of her head, and she hated it, and I almost felt bad for her because like she hadn't offended, and she never acted on it, but it was always there, and at that point, like it really, like kind of clicked to me that was like a mental illness. And that kind of brings up like fetishes and are those mental illnesses.
Well, yeah, you know, because like I always thought like you can't be like, you know, if you're gonna say like pedophilia is some sort of choice or something like that, and it's not just you're not just born like that, then you have to say the same thing about gay people.
Or foot fetishes.
Or anything that like, because why would you choose that? You'd never purposely choose to be a pedophile, right? Surely,
like there's some people who abuse children, and it has nothing to do with being sexually attracted to children. It has to do with like control or power or getting back at someone or the kid or whatever, some sort of evil. But if there's just like an innate sexual attraction towards children, which usually comes from some form of mental illness or like abuse or like some sort of trauma that happened to you where you're just kind of stuck at this age and that's where your sexual attraction is, like, and you're actively not acting on it, that's where it gets like, oh shit, this sucks for that person. Not like, oh, they're a pedophile, fuck them. It's like, oh, they're sexually attracted to children and tormented because they're never going to have sex and they're actually working towards it. So like it's a weird, there's like a lot of, have you ever seen a Louis Theroux documentary?
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
They did the like he castrates himself or whatever.
Yeah, he chemically castrated himself because he hated it so fucking
much. But like I can see people also.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Well, I can see people being sort of you know, really super like aggressive towards pedophiles though, and just being like, well, fuck them, let's kill them, just because there's an innate thing in humans, like they want to protect children, and they don't give a shit. You know, they're not going to feel sorry for some adult that's born with this thing. When it comes to children, they're going to be like, no, fuck them, kill them. It's just innate. Like they're the most like helpless things in the world. They're the most like important thing to like human beings are like human children. So I can see people just being like not able to control or understand, and they're just like, "Oh, fuck them! They should all be hung." Like I can see that as well. So, you know, it's a really sort of fucking murky subject.
Yeah.
But
Like
I
if
think
you
we
want to
solved
get
it.
it, like I think the bottom line is fuck pedophiles, obviously, but you gotta realize like that it sometimes, and not always, but sometimes it can come from mental illness, and these people are actually really tormented and like maybe even never acted on it, or maybe acted on it and then felt horrible because they let their urges get the better of them.
I don't care if they felt horrible afterwards.
I know.
Once they've acted on it, kill them.
Yeah.
Well,
that's that's the thing. Like, you can't like. I mean, if the, you know, going to be like that, like then just kill them, right? Fuck it. Like you'd rather preserve like kids, like, and it's like it sounds bad. It's like, well, just execute this person or fucking lock them away for the rest of their life and don't give a shit about them. But isn't it like in the long run, it's worth it? I'm like, you know,
as I've said before, it's just more pragmatic to do so. A dead pedophile does not reoffend.
Okay,
Indeed.
so
0% recidivism
kind of
amongst
deep
dead
perspective
pedophiles.
on this because I was actually molested as a kid.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I don't know. In my case, it wasn't by like a pedophile. It was by. Okay, I'm gonna go into some shit. Okay, I got molested by the guy I thought was my father from like ages like 2 to 3. And he did it, I think, because he hated my mom. And phone call. Whose phone was that? Okay, anyway. And so with him, I think it was like a control issue, and the fact that he hated my mom. I don't think it had anything to do with like actual sexual urges to me, hopefully. But like either way, it's something that happened and then it stopped. But he never reoffended. Like I had 2 other sisters, and as far as I know, he never did anything to them. And I hate him, but I don't wish he would die.
Well, I mean, I don't know. It's all down to personal feeling.
You hear from a lot of victims that same idea, right?
Yeah.
I hate him. I don't want anything bad to happen to him. Oh, I disagree with that because
I think it'd be different if I was
at
a
the point
parent.
where he's a pedophile, where he's even if he's not a pedophile, just a sex offender, a child molester.
Yeah.
It's not just a you thing. It's not just well, we got to get retribution for the victim. There's also the whole protect potential other victims aspect, right?
Yeah. I mean, I don't like. I know why no one would ever feel sorry for someone that did that and wouldn't care. You know, if he got fucking blown up by a terrorist, like, because fuck him. I mean, anyone that's done anything like that, fuck him. They've done it once, and I'd rather not trust them not to do it again. Even if you think they won't, like, fuck them. It's not worth. Like, it's not worth what potentially could happen.
Now, I'll go so far as to say, since you mentioned terrorists, if we were able to round up all the pedophiles that have offended, we can't just kill the ones who haven't. If we were able to round them all up and put them on an island, say, hey, we'll blow those guys up for you, I'd shake their fucking hands.
Yeah, I mean, like, can you imagine how, like, a parent could never let that go? Like, even if nothing happened to their kids, like, a parent would never be okay with, like, someone like that being in society. They'd just be like, no, I can't have that. I can't. My kids are too important. And I, like, understand that profusely. I'm like, yeah, they should be. They should be your only concern. I'm like, fuck them.
Yeah, like I was visiting with my niece. She was staying here like a couple weeks ago, and I was looking at her, and she's 2, and she's like the same age I was when I was molested. I was like, if anybody fucking touched her, I would kill them, like with my bare hand. Like I couldn't imagine it. Like,
understandably so.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's no real solution for like, I mean, you know, the pedophile, like they're locked in like places, right, where they're like almost never like able to get out. And some people
that's like true pedophilia. Like there's weird differences. Like I don't think my not dad was a true pedophile because he didn't look at children sexually. He looked at adult women sexually.
Right. But do you think that's any less bad?
I think it's different. I don't think it's any less bad.
I'd say if anything, it's worse.
I think I think that's actually evil
without these inborn urges.
Yeah, like that's evil. That's like not doing it for anything but malicious purposes. I think the pedophiles who are seriously tormented and hate the fact that they're pedophiles and haven't acted on it, like that's a kind of a different story. Like
oh, totally.
Like I can understand that better.
Yeah.
Because one's a fucking asshole and the other is a potential asshole who is just like in some serious mental shit with their sexuality.
Yeah.
Even after they've acted, obviously, like I said, kill both of them after they've acted.
Yeah.
But I'd say the one who did it without the inborn urges is objectively worse.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
So I think this leads to an interesting question. We've heard about like the sex robots. Should we let the sex robots be made to resemble children be purchased?
No.
Okay.
No, we don't allow it with porn. I wouldn't see why we'd allow it with 3D porn.
It's just weird. Like I know like there's no harm in someone fucking a sex robot in the form of a kid.
It's enabling.
Well, that's exactly what I was going to say.
It sends a weird ass message, and you shouldn't do it.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be enabling people to do or to act upon these fantasies. You should be trying to get rid of these fantasies.
Just ask for a midget Asian sex doll, and you'll get something close to a child.
Possibly.
Oh, hell
yeah. Yeah. That's one of the weird things as well. Like, because like it depends. Like, so you have pedophiles as well that don't believe that it's wrong. They think it's some natural thing, and they're like, no, it's fine.
Yeah.
Like, I'm allowed to do this. So once you start getting less harsh for the ones that do know it's wrong, you're like, look, we've got to give them some leeway. Like, I think the other people the pedophiles that don't think it's wrong, they'll take advantage of that because you're like, fine, it's illegal, but I think it's okay. I mean, like, who doesn't just smoke weed or do like a little illegal things that are fine within your own moral compass? So once you start sort of, it's not frowned upon like an extremely fucked up thing, then that's just, I don't know. I think you encourage other ones.
Yeah, like you can't normalize it at all.
It's a mental illness. And with mental illnesses, the solution is never to enable it.
No.
There's a weird gray area because I think there's some people that are, maybe they naturally are attracted to kids or they never grew up past a certain age, mentally. And then you have people that may have just followed porn, rabbit holes to certain fetishes. So I don't think you're born with it. I don't think it's, kind of a chosen thing. I think it's different. Like, it's not black and white.
Yeah.
You could either be naturally attracted to kids or you could, follow porn rabbit holes, like I said.
I don't think it would happen like that, though. Like, because if I fell down a porn rabbit hole and found, like, children, I'd be like, what the fuck? Like, I wouldn't be like,
I don't think
that's because you're normal. I think some people might find a little thing inside them and they maybe, kind of get into it. And at that point, I think it is kind of a choice.
I don't think pedophilia is necessarily something you're born with, but I think it's something that is developed over time through
I don't
trauma
know.
and it's still a mental illness.
I can see people
or something.
I'm entirely sure people are born with it. Like
sometimes maybe, but like
Yeah,
sometimes
they
it can
have to
happen through circumstances.
Yeah.
Like if Michael Jackson was actually a pedophile, which I'm not saying he was, but like if he actually was, it was through his childhood that developed it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Like,
yeah.
I have no sympathy for any of them,
different.
regardless of how they developed it. I know a lot of them, especially a lot of not just like pedophiles, but child molesters specifically, were themselves abused.
Yeah.
And at the point where they go on to carry on that abuse to somebody else, I don't really care that you were raped. I still hate your rapist. He's still a rapist.
Yeah.
Not so sad that you got raped. Sorry.
No.
Well,
yeah, because as an adult, you should know better.
People. You should be sad he got raped because then he's perpetuating the cycle. If he didn't get raped, who knows? He might not rape nobody else.
Yeah, I should have said I have no sympathy for him for getting raped.
I guess we gotta change the subject.
Cosplaying as Schmeckle.
Oh, Tommy, did you do your beef with with Tonka?
Oh yeah.
Did you beef
you
it
guys
out?
had beef.
What happened, dude?
I should have stuck my guns.
I like beef.
And done it on neutral territory with a moderator because all I had was him screaming over me the whole entire time. He has no clue on how to. It's too late. He does no idea how to do an actual debate.
Well, what was it about, Tommy?
What were you debating?
Well, actually, I didn't even get to really speak my points that much. But the only thing I was able to say was how much he loves to start drama, and his whole Kumite thing is nothing but a drama horror stream.
What is he objecting to that?
Yeah, it usually is though.
No, I actually try. All I asked with him was, will you admit to it? Will you actually say that, yes, you do like to cause drama, and that's what your channel's about? Just admit to it. He wouldn't do it. He said, no, I don't cause drama.
I don't know if he causes drama, but he revels in it. Which is different, though.
Oh, yeah, he's a drama whore. Him and the whole crew that he hangs out with is.
I find him involved in a lot of drama. I don't know how he gets caught up in it. He's just involved in it a lot.
I think he interjects in a lot of drama, but I don't think he's actually the source of it.
No. I don't think there's anything wrong. There's nothing wrong with being like a drama stream or fucking perpetuating drama. Like, that's fine. It's all
it's fine. Just admit to it, though.
Well, yeah.
I don't know if he starts it. I don't think he starts
No, he just pipes up and says his piece on it.
Yeah, he interjects in it. He gets involved in it. He places himself in drama, but I don't think he really is like the start of it.
Well, it's just, not only that, it's also all the harassment. It's constant harassment after those same people over and over again. I mean, I'm not a fan of Liz or...
I assume you're talking to Liz.
I'm not a fan of Liz or Zeph, but you know what? The way that his team has gone after them, and I know everybody's going to say I'm white knighting Buttercup, but he went after her hard. Him and the whole crew.
He did not.
And I know, Roy, you were involved with that one too, so you were on the stream with that whole situation.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm sure they did, but I'm sure she didn't help the situation either. Like, you know, she.
Well, not now. At the beginning, yeah, it was unwarranted.
Yeah. Oh, we got failure.
But after, like, she just kept egging it on. Like, the way she's reacting.
She didn't do herself any favors.
No, she didn't, and I agree with that.
Yeah.
Failure's here. Failure, you're in charge. I get pissed.
Hey guys, I'm here to rip buttholes and stuff. Grr.
Were you just involved with the Tommy Tonka thing?
Well, Tommy dropped my name a couple of times, so I guess I'm involved now.
Oh, were you not on the stream though? Just a second ago.
He's famous.
No, him and Vamp were not on the stream.
Okay. Cool. What's going on, guys? What's the crack? Can you guys fight for our entertainment?
Sure.
Hey, what do you think about pedophiles?
What happened? What pedophiles? Which ones?
Yeah, we're done. Buttercup confirmed. She's a pedophile.
Buttercup's
That's a joke. Just to be clear, I'm not actually calling you.
We were talking about the creepy YouTube kids stuff that you find, like the Elsa Spider-Man videos, and
that combo's dead, man. That's dead. We did it.
We already talked about that.
We did the creepy stuff.
Let's talk about let's be a drama stream.
Let's do the drama.
Yeah. Well, I said my beef, and I'm done. I already, said what I had to say. That's it.
So you said you just didn't get to say what you had to say.
Well, I didn't get to say everything I wanted to say. I'll admit to that, because the reason I even came onto that channel is because it was recommended to me because I was over in who Mad Woman Muses is.
Yeah.
Her stream on the chat, and she recommended to go there because he was doing something. I'm like, all right, fine. I haven't visited his chat forever. And he brings up your video, Roy.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Yeah, your video is on it, and he started talking about it, but he completely ignored his little thing with Buttercup on there and went straight for Zeph. And that's all I wanted to say to him was, hey, you just need to take responsibility for whatever happened here. I honestly thought that was from months ago, from that last time, because it wasn't until later today that I learned that, hey, no, that just happened. That was on a Kumite, and I didn't know that because I hadn't been watching those.
Day pointed it out to me. She's like, "Oh my god, look at Buttercup going insane."
I was like having a panic attack that night and watching that stream, and then that happened, and like I was genuinely afraid.
Yeah.
But do you know how the Zeph thing started, or are you just jumping in?
No, we were talking about the Buttercup freaking out on the stream.
Yeah, I haven't watched it, so I don't even know what happened to that. I honestly thought earlier today,
so good
with that whole thing was from months ago.
Peak Buttercup.
It wasn't. So what?
And if I would have had a conversation like this with Tonka, I think everything would have been resolved a lot faster and a lot easier.
Why are you so Roy, can I speak for a second, please? Why are you so passionate? Fuck you, Roy.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Let me kick Roy out of here, since I have the power.
Okay.
No.
Because I don't like seeing people get hurt. And it doesn't mean that they're even a friend of mine. I don't like seeing people honestly get hurt.
Oh, Cog's back now.
Oh, great. Cog, so you can't ever fucking speak.
He can smell it. He's like a fucking shark. You can smell it.
Oh, you mean it right away.
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
Wait, hang on, Tommy. So you were saying he was ignoring the bit, like, because we showed the clip of the Buttercup stream, and you were saying he
completely ignored that part. Yeah, he ignored that part on purpose, and that's what I wanted to say to him, but I never got the chance.
Why would he?
You wouldn't talk about it?
Well, I could barely even speak in that. I finally had to speak over him constantly in order just to even say anything. That I'd like an actual debate like this where you can actually speak, and without being screamed at.
That's the Kumite. Watch the show sometime. You might get it.
Yeah, I might, but I just don't like
that. To be fair, this arena doesn't really work because one of the people that you named is here right now, and I can barely talk to you because Roy can't shut the fuck up.
I know.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm sorry, Failure. I mean, you should be speaking. I do apologize about that.
Yeah. The Opal thing you bring up. Why do you think we're harassing her?
It's constant, and I guess it's part of the gimmick. But yeah, I constantly see it over and over again on Twitter. I stopped.
I'm gonna tell you a secret.
I know that she.
Opal.
I have a little bit, but then I constantly see it, and it's like I don't like that. I don't like the
it's a gimmick. Sensibilities. It's a gimmick.
Everybody loves Opal. I love Opal so much. I'm wearing her shirt, and I have her mug right now. I make fun of her all the time.
You need to understand that we tend to harass on each other all the time, and we do it on Opal. She fucking.
Okay, no, not
obviously
Samaj is the most polite.
Obviously, I wasn't in on the joke then.
To this day, I still don't get satire. So just so you know, if you ever think anyone's bullying me, I don't get satire. You've got to remember that, okay? just in case you don't get like. Charming Man looks like Dr. Bashir, although that actually does offend him. So
someone on the chat said Opal is on Kumite right now and saying Tonka doesn't harass her.
Okay.
Well, no,
that's a good thing. That is a very good thing, and I'm glad.
No, I love Opal. She knows what's up. Like, she's an idiot, but we love her, and she loves us too.
That's totally it.
So about the Zeph thing, it isn't just a one-sided thing.
No, the Zeph thing is
notorious for. Yeah,
I don't care for Zeph anyway, so.
The Buttercup thing happened. Every now and then her name pops up as a joke. Yeah. And it happened to pop up on a stream as a joke.
Buttercup.
Yeah. But,
I remember that name from a while back.
But you have to admit, though, that she did get hurt in that.
All right, here's what
shut
up. Dave, shut up. All of you shut up.
Oh my God, Failure. You're the worst.
I am. I'm the most polite, worst one on here.
You're controlling.
So on that stream, I said, if she would have came on and said, Tonka, you're an asshole, you hurt my feelings, and it would have just been that. Like, Tonka would have been like, yeah, I can't disagree with that. But instead, she came on trying to, like, alpha him. And you need to understand what you did going in there against Tonka. Yelling at him doesn't work because he just yells louder than you.
Yeah, well, trying to talk to him peacefully doesn't work either because I tried that at first.
That's your point.
You come off. Wait, cock, shut up, cock. Wait, shut up, Schmegel. You come off snarky.
To be fair, he is
a gay man with a gay voice.
Yeah. Usually gay men are snarky, and I'm an ex-drag queen too. So yeah, there's a lot of that in me.
So that triggers something in Tonka where he's gonna yell at you.
Homophobic?
Probably.
There is a little bit of that in the stream too. So
homophobia.
I have no problem with the fags and the queers. They're perfectly okay.
Yeah, but you have to also understand that there is a gimmick in the Kumite of like with AP the Frog and stuff, and the whole like fuck gay people, even though it's just a joke. It's not a real thing. Like that's another thing that is there. So you might get that from
AP does that?
Yeah, AP, okay. But it's the whole thing. Like AP the Frog does it as a whole. Like it's part of the character of like I think he has this whole thing with like Blair White and stuff, and like he'll always like not say that she's trans or something like that. It's like it's the whole gimmick. Like it's just like if you talk about them like in after hangouts and stuff, you get to learn this sort of stuff and having a conversation. So.
Yeah, well, I've never, like I said, today was the first time I actually watched a Kumite.
Then why the fuck were you so?
That's the thing. Come on, man. That's the problem.
Exactly. Problem. Well, you know, I don't care for that stuff.
No, but get that.
Wait. Cock, shut your fucking mouth. Did you ever hear the one with him and Malcolm from the North? You did not. That one wasn't filled with drama. Did you hear the one with him and Base Mama? That was just about Kilroy. There's plenty of ones where he's just talking to the people. The thing is, he offers a venue for people to come on and argue with each other. And sometimes it's not serious. Sometimes it's just fucking playing around. Like AP versus Carl was, let me break the wall down and expose that was not a real beef. They were just doing it for funsies.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that as long as it's entertainment, and that's what that would be. But that's not my style, is all I'm saying.
Right. Well, people can have their own styles on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's fine. I mean, as long as, but I still say I think civil debates actually work a lot better, and that's what I actually wanted with Tonka.
So, I think you can have civil debates to an extent as well.
What would have been the topic for debate?
Well, it was basically just all I wanted to do was call him out for not even acknowledging his part in any of that.
When did he not acknowledge his part?
He tweeted me about the video though. He was like, "I was in your video," like the stream of Botcop. He did tweet that. Mm-hmm. I mean, he's pretty proud of it, isn't he? Like, I don't.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know
Tonka's part is he openly talks about stuff that is going out there. Like a lot of people will just, keep it behind the scenes and just little whispers, and then it just builds up to a bigger thing. While our stance is just fucking put it out there, and even though it fucking hurts people's feelings, look like the Buttercup thing. I know it happened on the stream. I know But for months, people felt that way about her. It's just everybody was too fucking cowardly to fucking say it out loud. And why is it a bad thing to say what was said? Like, his thing was she was being too much of a attention whore. You know, flaunting her breast, asking for, you know, invites, shitting on people.
Not asking, begging.
Yeah, shitting on people because they're on the stream and not her, you know. So it's little things that annoyed people over time, where usually it'd be like a fucking it's her, we hate her, we hate her behind the scenes, but in person it's like, oh hey Day, I really like you, Day. Day's such a fucking bitch. I can't fucking stand her.
It's funny.
Yeah, but here's the thing though, your audience doesn't see any of that. I am just a small YouTuber. I'm tiny, and I really don't care if I ever grow.
Mm-hmm.
It just for the growth anyway. I just do it because, you know, I want my views out there, and that's all it is. If you want to listen, fine. If you don't, that's fine too. But when you're on this side of the fence and you don't hear about any of that or see any of that behind the scenes, your audience isn't going to know that's going on, and they're not going to know that everybody feels that way.
I think there needs to be more.
The Buttercup thing started with, who don't you like in the chat? Like, what exactly don't you like about people in the chat? And that's where Tonka started with the rant about Buttercup. This is what I don't like about her. Just, you know. So
it was at the same time around where that Harlequin girl Allie got on her.
Yeah, I know, and that was a huge Twitter fight with me and Allie.
We had no idea any of that was happening, and then that jumped on our stream, and it was fucking bleed over.
It's because, she went after both me, and then she went after Buttercup afterwards.
Yeah, I mean,
that's what I had the main problem with, was the Twitter attack. On streams after, it's just like whatever. But.
Yeah.
I don't know Allie. I don't talk to her. Miss Anon, she's a cunt, and Vamp, you know my feelings about Vamp. I fucking hate her.
I love them.
Yeah, Vamp, I don't think there's anyone here who will disagree with that. Vamp and Miss Anon.
I honestly have stopped watching your streams for a while because of all this, and the only reason I still even subscribe to you is because of UA doing his dump on your channel, which I love.
That's fine, man. Everybody moves on from things like I don't watch Baron's anymore, and that's fine.
But I am going to say that honestly, after having a conversation with you tonight, it might change.
Yeah. No, the thing is, here's what happens with people. They might, like, let's say you, like, a month from now, you might be like, you know, let me check out failure. You might tune in the one day where we end up having drama, but you won't tune in for the episode of me and Social Rec watching Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous from the fucking 80s. You won't tune into me talking about shitty commercials. You won't tune in. You will just happen to tune in at the moment that drama's happening. That's what people don't understand. Right now, like, I wasn't online looking at drama. I was watching a Hitler documentary by accident. And then I get fucking my phone blown up telling me that this drama's happening.
Yeah. You're right.
To be honest, it had been building up for months in my head, and I just needed to get it out. And that's all it was. I just needed to get it out there, and honestly, I feel better now.
So what's been building up for months, though? Has it been other streams and not the Kumite? Or
it wasn't about the like I said, I had never even seen Kumite. It was all the other stuff. It was all the other stuff with Tonka.
Right. Okay.
It started with the Buttercup thing. That's what started it.
Failure. We started more drama. Vamp was listening to that, and she's not happy.
So do you not like?
Already?
Do you not like that Tonka's brutally honest, or is that something that grates on you or something? Because that doesn't grate on me. I like that.
Wrong with being honest about things, and actually, but you need to do it. I think it's better to do it in more of a debate format and let them speak about it. Let them give their side of it. Offer her failure. All right.
No, but do you not understand? Like, people don't have to just like people. You are allowed to not like people. Do you understand that?
Yeah, obviously. And there's definitely people that I don't like, and there's definitely people that I do like.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's and I get what you're saying, but like it or not, guys, I know everybody hates the word community.
No, I just think Tonka.
Everybody hates that fucking
the thing is, Tonka is just open about who he likes and who he doesn't. And I don't think there's a negative in that. I think it's actually very clear to people to be like that. And I think when you keep it to this little bitchy DMs and stuff like that, that's when you do have problems. I think you have that. That's where you get these lies and these, and you get people like saying one thing about them, and then they're completely nice to people's face, and you get two-faced people like that. And it's really easy on the internet as well because people say fucking loads of shit in DMs that no one knows about, and then people have this whole policy of, oh, don't share DMs online. Fuck that shit. If I see someone being two-faced, it's the first thing I fucking do. It's like this is the sort of thing that baffles the hell out of me. Is the when it becomes this little bitchy, like hidden in DMs thing, that people seem to be okay with that because that keeps the community together. Fuck that shit. I want people to be honest with me. Tell me, call me out. I'll do the same thing to you, and if we can do that, we can be friends.
You're long-winded. Shut up.
I know.
What do you have to say, failure?
Standard. See, this is criticism, and I know I talk a lot.
Look, like I've criticized the host of the stream for fucking having too many people on, and then when he has a big guest, he fucking lets everybody talk over them.
Exactly.
Fuck you, Shackle.
You know what I did rather than cry, Tommy? I don't take tonight as an indication, but I'm working on fixing that.
Honestly, if Buttercup would have taken the invite and just cursed at Tonka that night, probably fucking things would have been. But the fact that she went and deleted her social media, like, and her YouTube, it was just a really mindfuck of like, oh really, that's all it took for this person to snap and fucking get rid of everything.
Yeah, well, that was more so the Allie stuff, because Allie threatened to like tell her husband all her uncles online. Yeah. And so she just like panicked and deleted everything. Like I'm not saying her reaction was reasonable or good at all. It was dumb.
She puts the blame on Tonka though, so
that's weird.
And I'll even admit, I haven't really had that many I haven't even really had that many conversations with Buttercup in the last 2-3 months. This is not really about her anymore. I kind of get tired of seeing all the drama, and it's true. When there's need for it, yes. I mean, when there's people that need to be called out for stuff, yes, do it.
Why do you care though?
Yeah, like drama's just
why do you
around.
give a shit?
Like it seems like you just don't like Tonka, and that's your main gripe. Like you just don't like his style. You don't like that he yells. You don't like that he doesn't create drama. I feel like he's
perpetuates it.
Privy to drama.
I think perpetuation of drama comes from a response. So I work in a response community. Okay? So I do a video criticizing Roy, and then Roy goes, "Fuck you! I don't think you're right, Cog." And then he does a video. Oh well, that's drama now because we like both YouTubers. Yeah. But if I didn't like it's okay. It doesn't make sense.
That's not the same as what I'm talking about. That there is just you're talking about a response video. That's not internet drama.
It's still drama, though.
Tommy, you know what I find funny about people that say they hate drama? You'll get a bunch of them. But then when drama happens, there's fucking 100 people watching. But then you have a fun stream. Like whenever I fucking do a fun stream, there might be fucking 30, 40 people watching.
It's entertaining as fuck.
I know, and you're right. You're 100% right that the drama actually, people will show up for it.
Mm-hmm. What?
Earn more views from it.
Oh, I thought you said shut up, Roy.
Show up for it.
Yeah. Not everything's about you, Roy.
Yes, it is. But continue.
Shut up, Roy.
Your girlfriend's
but the thing is when you call like because would you call the response to Zeph and Liz, like I know you don't care about them, but would you call that and consider that drama? Because I would have called that actually a response to the most retarded video I've seen in a while, and actually
honestly,
a lot of retarded shit.
Actually, I agree with you on that 100%.
People call it drama, you see what I mean? Because people like Liz and Zeph a bit and stuff, and this is the problem that we have. It becomes this tribalism, favoritism bullshit that people just got, and it's drama.
Hey guys, the community is toxic, so we need to stop it. We need to point out that there's people bringing down the. Hey, fucking Daddy Big Dick here. Let's talk about these fucking weak. That's what that video was.
Oh God. Daddy's gonna take all the criticism for you. It's fucking crazy. Oh god.
Do you think Zeph is in there just as a buffer? He knew his part would be so much more ridiculous than Liz's that everybody would mock it.
I think they were both as ridiculous.
I don't think we thought that far ahead, to be honest.
No.
Yeah, maybe
Just wait
I'm
for
giving
it.
him credit.
You're giving him way too much credit.
The thing is the one thing that we always do is if we do criticize these people, it's not like we don't bring them on to talk to their faces about it. We don't cower away from that. That's why it's not bitchy. It's like, yeah, come on, I'll tell you why. Don't have an issue with doing that. Like this is why I don't see any problem with it. It's conversation. This is how we should be allowed to be in society. Direct.
Well, I agree.
Usually,
honestly, when it's civil, I agree.
Well, that's the thing. You can't dictate everyone's way of discourse. Some streams are there for civil debate, and some streams you go on there and you know you're just in for confrontation, and that's it.
Yeah,
like, whatever goes.
Some people are civil and some people are Tonka. That's how it works.
Basically. Yeah.
I think Tonka can be civil, but when it gets to the point where he's like, "You're still lying about me," he will just sit there and stick to that point of you. I want you to explain why you're still lying about me, and that's how Tonka is. He's very direct in that point.
And it gets into one-upmanship with him, and he will go.
I think
he will one-up you if he can one-up you, and you're trying to one-up him. If you're trying to come out on top, and he knows he's got you beat, he'll beat you.
It takes a couple parties as well to keep drama going. You can't if you're going to get involved in it and start arguing back, then that's fine, right? As long as you know that it is going to be a fight and people are going to be watching from the sidelines, and it's a good old sort of Victorian freak show type thing. But like if someone like says something about Buttercup and she just like says one thing and then just stops, like it'll die really quickly. Like it'll fade straight away. Like she perpetuated it as well, as much as anybody.
When you respond to criticism, you do perpetuate it in a way, don't you? I think the worst perpetuator I would say of drama to an extent would be Chamber of My Hearts, who doesn't make any sense to me. Complains about Peach online and completely projects. Comes onto the cunt stream to have a massive go at Peach and stuff, and Peach basically clarified her point. Everyone was like, "Yes, you were projecting. We can read the DMs. Don't know how you don't get this." She goes away, makes an apology video to Peach, saying, "I'm so sorry. I realized I was projecting." Then makes another video. I think she may have taken down now, but for the first like 5 minutes, she's like, "Oh, I realized that everyone was just being on her side because she's just Peach Bailey and stuff, and because she's got a big sub count, they're just all on her side." And it's like, no, you were projecting, and that's the whole point, is that you Peach has turned around and said, it's my subjective way of dealing with this, and you have your subjective way of dealing with this. And she's gone, no, you can only deal with it in this way. You can only deal with it in this way. And I think it's not even a healthy way of doing it. And I know from speaking to her in the past about her sexual assault, that she knows she's not dealing with it in the best way. This is what I don't get about Chambers, but she'll project it onto people that's how it should be. From her own experience, she knows this.
Although, Tug, I do disagree with you with the DM stuff, though. Like, I don't.
All right,
like,
now that go ahead,
Tommy. I just want to talk to Cog. So, like, if someone's like being two-faced, you like you'll stick up the DMs.
Oh no! I'll talk to them about it, and I'll don't you think this is contradictory to what you said?
One second.
And if they start to double down,
exactly. And before
we got doubting Tommy.
Before he speaks,
Tommy,
I want to say one thing.
I won't let Tonka yell at you. Okay.
All right. Before he speaks, I want to say one thing. All right, Tonka, let everybody hear this. I admit defeat. You won that Kumite.
Okay.
Well, there we go. Thought there was going to be a big argument.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty much over it. I said my beef, and I'm over it.
Well, that's good because you're a liar, and I'm not really interested in you declaring it a win because everybody else saw it, and yeah, you suck. Anyway.
Why is he a liar, though?
Because he lies, Day.
I didn't see it.
Then you should probably go see it.
I know, I'm sorry.
Clarify for Day.
We need more exposition on these streams.
Yeah.
Tommy.
TLDR.
I won't ask Tommy. I don't want to get Tommy started again.
I was dyeing my hair earlier. I didn't watch Kumite.
Tommy comes in and he says that I did some things that I didn't do. Said that I started things I didn't start. Said I believe, like the way he wanted to put it is that I needed to I need to accept that I was harassing and bullying Opal.
Oh, well, yeah.
And you're a fucking Nazi, you piece of shit.
And now I'm homophobic. I heard that earlier. I'm homophobic. You're gonna have to tell a lot of people that because they're probably not gonna buy that. But you should let them know.
Yeah,
Tom.
I can't buy it. I watched Tonka ask to give me a blowjob. That's definitely not homophobic.
You have no idea how many dicks I've sucked, Tommy. You just seriously.
Scores of dicks.
All right.
You're just wrong on everything you've said. There's nothing you've said.
That was a joke, Tonka. Come on, get over it. It was a joke. That's all it was.
What was a joke?
Okay. Okay.
You're a bully.
I'm digging the Zeph. I'm digging the Zeph defense.
Of not, yeah. nice Zeph defense, there, Tommy. You're doing wonderful.
It was just satire.
Just a joke, bro.
I'm sorry.
You don't get satire, Tonka. That's your problem. Welcome to Miley.
What the hell is that noise in the background?
That's Sinatra driving through the hood. Hey, Tommy, what was the episode? What was the stream of mine that just turned you off? I'm gonna ask.
Huh?
I've already said it. You already heard it, failure.
Which one?
Which one?
For the sake of making this not silent, just answer the goddamn question.
For real, Tommy, it's not this fucking hard if you don't sit there and try to figure out a good lie. Just tell the truth.
It started with Buttercup. It started with her.
So you lied about that on my stream too then. Then you lied about that as well. Yes,
I said it wasn't about Buttercup. It was about the continual. And I still watched after that. That's what it started though. It was more than just her. It was quite a few different people.
Okay, so it wasn't just about Buttercup,
It's
but it
her
was
and
also
Opal,
about Buttercup.
who, by the way, both of which I'm fine with. Both of them talk. I can talk to them, and both of which I'm fine with both of them.
Hey Tonga, do you remember that? Hey Tonga, do you remember that stream where I talked to you and I said if she would have came on and said that we were just mean and hurt her feelings?
Yeah, I said this. I said the same thing after this most recent time I'm talking to her. She could just come and make the actual point and just be honest about it. But when you come on and lie and try to make shit up, nobody's gonna hear you. Especially me. I'm not here to listen to you bullshit. I've got better shit to do. So when you came on and you pussyfooted and you did that dumb shit you did earlier, I've got no time for that, Tommy.
If you have no time for that, then why did you come on this stream when I was already on it?
Well, because I heard that you were over here lying a little bit more. Now I'm homophobic.
That was a joke.
Okay, so
And it
that's a
wasn't
joke.
even
now.
me
So
that made the joke.
So can you say now and make it abundantly clear, Tonka is not homophobic. I was just being a sensitive bitch.
I'm not going to say I was a sensitive bitch.
We're going to need that verbatim.
But it was a joke. Two, I didn't make the joke.
Was it a joke? I don't know. You kind of sounded serious.
You didn't say it. You didn't sound like a joke. Everybody heard it. And again, with the Zeph defense.
I made a joke about like Tonka being homophobic, and you were like, "Well, maybe a little." That's what you said.
You said homophobia with like 3 question marks behind it, and he was like, "Well, yeah, there's a bit of that over there too."
Yeah, that was it.
That's what I.
That was your quote, Tommy.
What? No, where did I write that?
I swear
You didn't write it.
You said it in this fucking stream like 10 minutes ago.
You really did invert it.
Okay.
You guys can't give me any shit for not liking this fucking guy. It's got to be okay that I don't fucking like this one.
I'm not. I don't think I can blame you.
Dislike anything.
Exactly, because I mean, all I wanted, you know what? All I wanted was you to admit something, and you never did. But I never did actually get my real point across. Was that you never actually even took any of the responsibility? Which
why do I have to take responsibility for people saying something to me? Am I not allowed to say something back?
How dare you respond to things that people say to and or about you?
And this is drama, guys, obviously, because you responded.
All right.
It's called conflict.
I'm already over this. I don't want to discuss this anymore.
You're over it because you look like a buffoon, Tommy. That's why you're over it.
You were all about it when you thought you were winning.
For months. You just said it earlier. This has been building for months, and you were marching toward it. You made a big fucking deal this morning, and now, oh well, I'm already over it. You're a fucking fake.
I'll take responsibility for asking
Tonka
what
the
he
reason
doesn't
why I'm
want
over this is because I don't want to. I don't like drama. I don't.
You're over it because you're fake, Tommy. That's why you're over it.
That's what the whole thing was about. And honestly, I don't want to perpetuate it anymore. That's why I don't want to discuss it anymore.
Oh, that's you brought it up and you got made to look like a fucking idiot. So now you don't want to talk about it anymore. What a fucking shock. You fucking schmuck.
Tommy, I want to ask you, what sparked you to go at Tonka today?
Butterball.
I'm really asking Tommy, like, what? Because I know I woke up and I was like, you know what? I really want to watch Justice League. So I woke up and I looked at the times and everything. Went to watch it.
Heard it was bad.
Well, because I was on another stream that was talking about it, and I'm like, you know what? I haven't seen these guys for a while. Maybe I'll give them the benefit of the doubt, and that's what I was thinking. But as soon as I walk in, he's doing Roy's stuff, and he
talking about the video Roy made 10 minutes ago. Oh, fuck me! By the way, Roy, I enjoyed the video.
Didn't say, and
Thank you.
Good video.
And, yeah,
Thank you.
Good video, by the way. Yes.
Can we all go down the line and everyone say it was a good video, please?
I didn't say it was good, Roy. I said I enjoyed it.
Oh,
and the reason, but all right.
It was in a video format, Roy. It was in a video format. But remember, Tommy, earlier how I said, you know, you may like tune into a stream where I'm talking about drama, but you will not avoid it, but miss the streams where I was just having fun watching commercials. Tonka, tell them about all the times that I make you watch stupid fucking videos that have nothing to do with drama.
Shit. Here's the easiest indicator for you, Tommy. Tonight, everybody started putting 22-0 in the chat. That's because you're only the 22nd person that I fucking yelled at. You know how many goddamn streams I've done, you fucking goof? 22! That's it.
Dropping the G-bomb on him.
He does a stream every day, so if he does, so in the last month, if he's done 30 streams, and he's done
to be fair,
longer. So.
To be fair, Tonka, like 7 of those are the Prophet.
Like 7 are the Prophet.
The Prophet, yeah.
All right,
can we?
To be fair.
All right, can we get back to the original question and answer?
Are you going to ask it?
No, no, it was actually I was trying to answer it, but I didn't get a chance to finish.
Tell me, was it? You were right? Hang on, he was about to say something about like he didn't get to ask his main thing, right? It was something to do with
exactly.
avoiding responsibility for something. What was it?
Yeah, well, what it was all right. You asked me how I got into the stream. Anyway, I was on another chat, and I was watching, you know. And she recommended, you know, Tonka's channel, and I'm like, okay, fine, I'll go over there. Tonka's watching Roy's video, and the very first part of it was Tonka, I thought, yelling at Buttercup 3 months ago. That's what I thought it was, to be honest.
No, it's actually Buttercup screaming
yelling.
like a banshee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was screaming. Yes, you're right. She was screaming.
I was not even close.
But I honestly thought that was the one from 3 months ago because
you thought incorrectly.
Yes, you're right. I was incorrect on that. I got told later on today about it.
Oh, yeah.
But I still feel the same way that you never actually even took any responsibility for any of that.
What do I need to take responsibility for with Buttercup when she asks for a link, comes on and does what she does and looks like a buffoon? What do I need to answer?
Let's be fair. She said, "I'm here, bitch," and she asked for the link, so she came in.
Yeah, so that's what happened. I am unfamiliar with that. Okay.
You're unfamiliar with all this shit you're bitching about, Tommy. What the fuck is your problem? Do you have a life?
Problem.
You said that about literally everything you brought up so far.
This would have been corrected easily if we could have just discussed this like this.
I don't care to discuss with you. I don't have to fucking answer to you, Tommy.
You
run up and talk stupid shit, and I fucking say, okay, come say what you got to say, and everything you have to say, you are fucking wrong about. What do you expect from me, motherfucker? What do you want?
Yeah, this is why you got to do your research before you go on streams and switch.
Tommy, my DMs are always open.
And then today I was busy as hell doing my family stuff at Thanksgiving.
I know, but don't go on and start. Don't go on and have questions for people when you don't even know about the situation. Like it's just.
I asked him in the chat, and then he kept on. He was perpetuating it, and wanting to start drama as usual.
I wanted to clarify to you. You came to my stream bitching and moaning and having a menstrual cycle in my goddamn chat. What the fuck is wrong with you? You Clockwork Orange fucking reject. What is your fucking problem? You manlet motherfucker.
I'm done with this. I don't need to discuss this anymore.
Tonka.
You need to delete your fucking. You need to delete your fucking internet presence. That's what you need to do. There you go. I'm bullying you off the internet, Tommy.
It doesn't work. I don't get bullied.
Tommy, my DMs are open. My DMs are open anytime you want to have a chat. All right.
Yeah. Also, if you want backstory for this whole Buttercup bullshit, mine are too.
Mine are open.
And I'm fine with that because you know what? More information would be better on this one.
Or minding your fucking business would be nice too.
Sometimes
you want the long and the short of the fucking buttercup.
Wait. So let me get this right. No. You don't like the drama, but you decided to get involved in drama without knowing enough information, and now you want more information about the drama that you don't want to be involved in. Is that correct?
Jesus fucking Christ!
No, I was
just saying. So that I can actually, maybe end the drama.
Yeah. I think Tom
you are not the hero we need.
Prematurely.
Sometimes you got it.
Drama by going in and fixing
baby.
Sometimes you gotta just take the L. Sometimes you gotta
take drama away. Sorry, it's just fucking Rico and Glacier.
L, like
let's say that L.
I know what that is.
Yeah, explain that.
Yeah.
Be your hero.
You just gotta understand, Tommy. The way
wait,
you stop drama.
Michael, shut up. It's my chat. Remember, you didn't ask for your brown coats is a regular in my.
Yeah.
Brown coats is a regular in my chat, and he's asking who the fuck is Buttercup. That tells you a lot.
Butterball's a tubby bitch.
She was mentioned 2 times out of 1,000 fucking streams. That's what Tommy wants to moan about.
Tommy, this is how drama starts when people insert themselves,
like you.
Yeah,
exactly. You're not ending shit here.
Yeah,
you're starting more.
You created it. You added somebody else to my list. You fucking schmuck.
Oh God, it's so fucking ironic.
And it was
So are you? Okay. So the other point I made up during the
the other point you made up.
You made them all up.
Yeah. All right. Fine.
It's so fucking.
Actually, that was funny. So I'll give you that one.
Oh God.
You don't have to give me any, Tommy. I've taken them all.
We were all thinking it. Sorry.
Well,
go on, Tommy.
The other point that I was trying to say. Does that sound better?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. The other point I was trying to say is that you will go ahead and keep talking about me. I'm okay with it.
I'm glad because I'm going to. I'll be talking about you for about 30 minutes tomorrow.
That's all.
Which will prove my other point that I.
If you talk about me,
I do a show every day.
That you like to harass people over and over and over again.
You dumb cunt! I do a thing every day where I talk about more or less what I do every day. Your stupid ass walked in and pitched a bitch. And now you're going to say,
Tommy,
seriously, if you talk about me once, that's not harassment. If you keep on doing it.
All right, let me talk here. You're in the community, apparently. But all right, by your standards, nobody should make more than one video on Dennis Riley. Nobody should make more than one video on Steve Shives because that's harassment.
Can I just say as well, it's not harassment if you go to his channel to watch what he's saying about you.
Yeah, how come you're not the harasser, you fucking Clockwork Orange rapey motherfucker? How come you're not the fucking harasser?
You went after Tonka saying mean things, and then afterwards, after speaking
and they weren't
with
even true. That's harassment.
Started saying further mean things. That's 2 instances.
Acting like he's outside your fucking house with binoculars or some shit. Fuck.
This has been a productive stream.
Yeah.
Has it?
10 out of 10.
I think people have helped Tommy accept his wrong. That he doesn't get it. I think he's helped him along with that.
I don't know. I think he just didn't fully understand what was going on.
Oh, Tommy,
that means
you
you're
don't
wrong.
realize you're muted, so unmute yourself.
Goddamn, he don't even know he's muted.
I don't know if he knows or not. He might just be going with it.
He didn't know.
Well, actually, I was looking at the chat and I wasn't even commenting, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Tommy.
Just curious.
Yeah, it was by your standards. What you did with Tonka, was that a little harassy?
If it's once, no.
He was definitely too different.
You got a number.
Came on here.
Okay, so if I run up and I start grabbing on women one time, if I start grabbing on asses and stuff one time, it's just once. It's just once.
Not the same type of harassment. I'm not talking about that kind of harassment.
Of course it's not. It's that special internet harassment. That stuff that gets you right in your internet comments.
No, I'm talking about when you go after somebody over and over and over again.
Tommy, okay, wait.
I don't understand. Wait. I don't understand how you think internet harassment can exist. Just fucking close your eyes.
I'm not
dude.
going after anyone. I'm not going to your channel. I'm not commenting on your shit. I'm going to talk about you tomorrow for 30 minutes.
Tommy, is it okay for people to make more than one Dennis Riley video? And don't answer that, Tonka. We already know what your stance on Dennis Riley videos are. Tommy, go ahead, answer.
It depends on what you're talking about. If you're debating her ideas, then no. If you're debating who she is, then yes.
I think he means that the other way around.
You have a very fickle standard.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I'm sorry, but if somebody wants to make fucking multiple videos calling fucking Dennis Riley a clown, then I think
it's like if you see one video from Queer Kid Stuff and you respond to it, and you see another dumb video from Queer Kid Stuff with a different form of rhetoric, I mean, you are still responding. Is it harassment if you do more than 3 videos, or when does it become harassment?
Yeah, what number?
Yeah.
Where's the line?
What do movie critics have to stop after they've critiqued 1-2 films, and then I can't critique any more films? Take over because
I don't.
I'm harassing the filmmakers, Warner Brothers. Come on.
Again, that would be a different film, a different video that you're critiquing. Would
How
be
about recaps?
On it,
how about recaps? Do recaps exist? Because him talking about it in the morning would be a recap.
As well, though, like Tommy,
again, you're talking about different things. Again, you're talking about a different idea or a different movie. Or if you do the same,
it's a fight. All right, like if 2 people have a fight and then you talk about that fight in the morning, is that not recapping it?
24 on news.
No, that's a recap. That's not harassment. Again, if you talk about it,
when the news reports on somebody repeatedly because new evidence has come up.
Well, consider yourself not harassed.
Then that would be different too. Then that if it's new evidence or whatever, something new to talk about, then that's fine.
What Tonka will be doing tomorrow is recapping
that off, right?
Well, we might be getting bugged down.
Again, I said I don't care if he does.
Tomorrow, will he be harassing you?
No.
Right.
Then
But
why
you said it was.
Move away from the harassment, move away from the bullying.
You should move away from your fucking keyboard before you fall and hit your head, you downy.
Sinatra has a great suggestion as well.
I think Tommy is saying if you talk about this random encounter a month from now, he might feel weird about it. But I don't think you will, because if Tommy doesn't come back at you and it's still not going on, I doubt you'll be talking about it.
Well, if Tommy wasn't a liar, then it wouldn't be a thing because he watches the show. And he wants to say he doesn't watch the show.
No, but like you said, you can recap, you can reference back, you can go, oh, this reminds me of that one time. If you have a conversation with someone that reminds
if you get referenced, bet your ass, Tommy, I'm going to fucking talk about you. And that's just the facts of life.
Honesty.
If you want to file a thing, go ahead and file. I don't fucking care, Tommy. I will tell you what your problem is with me because I've seen it like 30 times already on fucking YouTube. Your problem with me is that I'm not nice. Get the fuck over it. There's nothing else I know to tell you. Now, shut up, Tommy. Shut up. I don't care. I don't care about your. I don't care. That's the problem. I don't care about you. I don't know you. I don't have to give a shit about you.
You guys don't like each other.
No, we don't like each other. I don't give a fuck about him.
Yeah, but you don't like him either.
I don't like any fucking body, but I especially don't about him.
That's a fact. We especially don't like Day as well.
Yeah.
I will say this. All right, hold on. Here's my thing with Day. Day is always like, I don't like drama. The only time I ever
I don't say that.
Well, you said, with the Buttercup thing, you thought that the drama was mean. I don't like what was going on.
No, I thought with the Alley thing, that was mean. I don't care what you guys did. That was her choice to come on the streams, and she did make a fool of herself. Let's just be clear on that. When Buttercup goes on streams, it's fair game.
I don't like how Day always leaves about 15 minutes after Roy leaves. That makes me suspicious.
You're fucking up kayfabe. Anyway, Day, I was wrong about that with you. I want to admit that I was wrong about that. See, Tommy, that's what you do when you're fucking wrong. You don't keep lying about people. You just admit you were wrong. Sorry about that, Day.
If you're wrong about something and you double down on it, that just ruins your credibility on the next thing that you take up for.
I'm okay to admit when I'm wrong, and I have actually quite a few times tonight already. That, you know what, I told you straight off that I had not been watching your stuff for a while.
That must be how you could tell what we were doing. That must be how you could tell what we were doing, right?
This is the point, though. The point is that Dan and Tom, you've come onto this thing tonight, and you've had a few questions for him, and so far, there's no harassment involved here. There is no bullying involved here. You
At the moment, no, there isn't. You're right.
So you came on in completely false premise, and you came on with a faulty premise.
Came on and lied.
And essentially, it was essentially lying. He's got pissed off at you for doing this, which is.
I don't have to be okay with you when you lie about me, Tommy. You get that,
when
right?
I have not lied about you the entire time now.
So much.
No, Tonka, don't shout. You said I was watching it. We were all watching it. You literally said that he was bullying and harassing like Buttercup and stuff, and it wasn't just Buttercup. I'm not saying it was just that. Opal as well. You said this on his street. This is what the things you're saying. You just bully people. That's what you do.
That was never a lie because I still think he bullies people.
Dude, you are pulling this shit directly out of your dookie shoe.
You're not even.
What are you talking about?
It's not a lie when you think that.
But you're
I think it's a clash of personalities.
Demonstrating.
I agree with you, Jay.
But Tommy, do you not realize that you're not demonstrating him bullying anyone? Actually, you've not shown that.
A clash of personalities doesn't mean you get to lie about.
You know what? Because I was wrong about Opal. I actually thought that she was being bullied.
And you were wrong about Buttercup.
Wrong about that.
So he doesn't. Hold on.
No. I still get
wrong
on Buttercup. I know that you guys.
Go ahead and send her a message right now, then, you fucking retard, and ask Buttercup.
If she is okay with you guys now, I'm fine with it.
Then that means you're wrong.
He's not a bully. God, Jesus Christ. So he's not a bully then, right? Fuck. So the moment Buttercup goes, yeah, it's fine. He's not a bully then.
Tap out, Tommy.
But I still don't. I still haven't seen that yet. I still have not seen that. So you cannot call that a lie. When I
can call it a lie when you say something that's not fucking true. You simple twat.
If I feel bullied by Tommy,
you can call it a misunderstanding, but don't call it a fucking lie.
Tommy, you are lying, you simple shithead.
If I say that I feel bullied by Tonka, does that suddenly mean that Tonka? In fact, I feel that you're bullying me. Does that mean you definitely bully me, Tommy? I think
I wouldn't say that's a lie. What I would say is that would be a misunderstanding.
But you're gonna take Buttercup's word over. As long as Buttercup says that she feels like she was bullied, you'll take that Tonka's a bully. If she says that it's okay, Tonka's not. Do you realize that's
wait. Pathetic and spineless.
And what is wrong with that?
I think there's one thing. I think there's one thing we're missing here. Are you doing the same thing Atlas did, where you're just sticking up for your friend? Like you feel like Buttercup was a victim. Let me finish. You feel like Buttercup was attacked, and now you should stick up for her because friend.
Actually, there is nothing wrong with that, and I'll still keep on saying there is nothing wrong with sticking up for your friend.
My question. You're not answering my question. Is that why you're doing this?
That's why I originally did it. Yes.
I have a question.
Okay, so you're just sticking up for your friend. So you're just both wrong then. You and Buttercup can be wrong together and be friends.
Yeah, and also that's another lie. That would be another lie because you said that's not why you came to bother me.
That's not a good thing to just blindly stick up for your friend because it's your friend.
Tribalism, my dude. That's what it's called.
Need a moderator.
Yeah.
And that's something a bad friend does. A good friend tells a good friend when they're fucking up on something.
Exactly. That's what they do.
Hi, doubting Tommy.
And I'm okay with that.
So you're okay with just being a shitty friend and not being correct in what you're saying?
Pussies just
I'm
like
okay with
Yeah, go on. You can talk.
Oh no, I was just wondering. I've watched at least the first bout that happened in the Kumite tonight. I wasn't there for that live. I apologize to you, Tonka, for disrespecting the Kumite. But I do have a couple of questions. One, you've never watched one Kumite. Two,
No.
Opal. I can vouch for the fact that Opal is friends with everyone who has ever fucking gone in on her in the Kumite, including myself. I would never do. You want to fuck kayfabe up? You think I'm gonna fucking really go in and call some fucking mother's baby a retard unless she's got a good sense of humor about it?
We hate love.
Actually,
Opal.
I really don't.
It's a hate fuck, but there is love.
I'm wearing her shirt. I'm wearing Opal's shirt.
It's a hate fuck, but it's a love.
And three, because you have no subscribers. You say you were wrong about everything. You say you just do this YouTube thing for the love of the game. You don't give a fuck about views. So what that says to me, and I've seen this before, you're a motherfucker screaming for you. You thought you'd get a little fame by running in and doing something. Now you're in way the fuck over your head and you can't explain yourself.
Oh, that must be why you ran and jumped on the cunt stream and jumps on stage.
Again, I'm still saying I really don't care.
Because you came from this other then why did you jump from one stream to another? I'm gonna go in a different direction there.
Before you go there, AP, you're going to have a really fucking hard time, Tommy, trying to explain to me how a former drag queen that's now fucking around on YouTube doesn't want fame. But please try.
Yeah, everything about that description tells me you seek attention. I'm sorry, and I don't know you, but
everyone's as stupid as you are, Tommy.
Tommy, do you think you're fooling somebody here, buddy?
I'm not looking.
I'm not saying. Do you think you're fooling anybody? Do you think you're fooling somebody, Tommy? I got a fucking headache. Listen to the fucking Kumite. Listen to you fucking get your fucking ass handed to you. Wrong about every fucking thing. Shit, I knew for a fact you were wrong about because you're bringing up people I talk to as well.
I think this is why Tommy doesn't like you guys because he's just yelling now.
Is this? No,
Liars do not deserve respect. You should.
I think it's just a clash of personalities. I think.
Clash of personalities does not account for lying. You don't get to lie about me because you don't like my personality, especially when you're a fucking leprechaun like him.
Do you know how many fucking Kumites I've sat through? Because I do like fucking listening to drama streams and shit. I love that fucking heated yelling shit. Okay, if you can't tell by now. But do you know how many Kumites I've sat through in the fucking morning working where they're not doing any of that fucking shit? And I'm over here like, give the people fucking blood. Do you know about that? You know if you're watching.
AP, I want to ask Tommy something. Like, what did you enjoy about my streams? Because here's one thing I don't understand about people that are like, oh well, I don't like your streams anymore when they perfectly enjoyed it.
I always liked it when you guys are just shitting around. That's what I like.
You liked it when he'd let you on.
But that's what we do the majority of the time. We just shit around.
But then it kept on at the time. I can't tell you really since then because I stopped watching it. But it was just one after another drama stream.
So you heard something you didn't like. Now all of a sudden you're just out.
I can tell you exactly.
It was not just one. It was quite a few of them.
It was around the time you joined the fucking YouTube KKK failure. At that point, you became a very mean person. You became one of the mean girls of YouTube.
By the way, anytime we have like drama on, we try to make some jokes about it. We don't fucking take it serious. We fucking laugh at it.
Yeah, the only one who
takes
it serious.
Wait, I'm not done real quick. By the way, don't forget 1990. I forget about it. But yeah, here's the point: is that if these people would actually just come and talk to us and be fucking sincere, a lot of this fucking beef would be dropped. Is when people just come and like, here's where Buttercup fucked up. She tried to come to Tonka guns blazing, and you can't do that. You can't do that.
You better have
come to Tonka. You better have a big goddamn gun.
But if she would have came to Tonka and been like, you were mean, you hurt my feelings, and this is not truly who I am, the person they described, I don't feel like that's me.
I need to say, since we'll talk about, I'll go ahead and put it all out there. After the most recent time that I spoke to Buttercup, I personally, my fucking self, reached out to Buttercup to have an interaction with her, to talk to her. I had someone else be a mediator to get the fucking message over to her, and me and her sat in a hangout and we talked for about 2.5 hours.
Good.
Don't fucking good me, Tommy. I don't need I'm not you little man. I don't need a pat on the head. I got this. Grown men do their grown men shit and don't need your little ass running around trying to tell them how to do it, you goofy shithead. This is what I'm talking about. When you don't know a fucking thing, keep your goddamn cocksucker shut. How about that? Is that a good idea?
Oof.
Does that sound like a good plan, Tommy? When you don't know what the fuck you're talking about,
that's the homophobia he was talking about.
Tommy, let me give you some tips. Do not provoke him because he's gonna just get more yelly, and when he gets more yelly, that makes Vamp more wet, and I don't want to think about a wet Vamp.
No, go ahead, Tommy. When he gets more yelly, we get more views, and
Vamp's had to change her underwear 6 times so far.
Very damn Vamp tonight.
But can I ask Tommy? I just as a random question as well. Like before you decided to do this with Tonka, did you speak to Opal or did you speak to anyone involved about this?
With any of these awful victims?
No, I did. I didn't.
Wow, good
No,
friend you are, dude.
Right,
Fucking
right.
great friend.
Right. With Buttercup,
You're
I
just
actually
accusing them.
I'm not a
Why
great
do
friend
you-
with Buttercups because you know what? I haven't really interacted with her that much for the last couple months.
Great.
You just
Why'd
said
you get
you did
involved?
And I
because you
said
were
that.
friends.
Why'd you get involved? Why'd you get involved? I have to ask that.
He's
Why'd you
using
fucking
them
get
as his
involved?
shield for why he doesn't like me. And he can't just be like, you're mean, Tonka, because nobody's going to take that shit seriously.
Why did you
No,
get involved?
but
That's what I don't
wait,
get.
wait,
It's
wait,
not like
Tonka. He can say that. He can just be like, dude, you're a fucking asshole. And
But
that would have
nobody
been a
listens
more
to it.
interesting conversation.
No, his thought process is no one's going to hear that. So he has to come in and make up a bunch of shit and
some
say, I'm
sort of
bullying
moral
you.
superiority, and it's fucked up because you don't have that. It's fucking.
Pathetic.
You don't need moral
weak,
superiority to win an argument.
It's just not how it works, especially something like
Spineless
this.
as fuck. It is
you would've-
cowardly. It's
2
disgusting.
seconds. It would have taken you 2 seconds just to go, "Hey, Opal, I know we're not spoken to." Hey, Buttercup, that's now it's spoken about.
No, you're going
how's
to
things
throw
going
up
with
your
and
two
Tonka?
quote-unquote
I've
friends
seen all
in
this
front of you to
all
be
this
your
stuff
fucking
going on.
shield. You're
I've seen
gross.
all this stuff going on streams. I just wanted to check, and she might have gone, "Yeah, well, I'm not really okay with Tonka, but we've sat down, we've had a chat, like we might have our disagreements, we have our way." And she may, you'll get that from her. You'll go to Opal, and she'll be like, "Oh yeah, it's just a joke. Like everyone does it to me, but we're all okay with each other." And then you would have kept your nose out. Then it wouldn't be this like, "Oh, Tonka, I got shit on you." Nah. That's what you did.
A blown out asshole tonight. You would have just done the fucking due diligence.
It's just a me. Just a me.
Just a meme. It's just a meme.
Here.
Hey,
How about
Tommy.
this? Hey,
Tommy.
hey, Tonka.
Wait, hold on. Somebody said, "Hey, Tommy." Let Tommy say something.
Okay.
I was gonna
No,
say,
Dave.
Tommy, do you you got into this because you were feeling like that Tonka was like railroading on certain people. Now that you have gotten a little bit of clarity,
A little more knowledge,
kinda-
thank you. Yes.
Yeah. Do you still feel the same way?
Not 100% the same way. I'll say that. I mean, I'll still say that I don't like Tonka. I still don't like his personality.
I don't doubt it. I fucking raped you on air for 2 hours. I wouldn't like me either.
Well, that's his personality. Like, you don't like his streaming style. You don't like his aggressiveness. You don't like the way you
He's
feel.
passive
he attacks
aggressive.
people.
I'm aggressive aggressive.
Right, and that's totally fair. But like, knowing what you know now about Buttercup and Opal, and do you still feel like the way he went about things was unwarranted? I mean, despite
The way I went about
personality-
things was unwarranted.
No,
No.
would you still insert yourself into this, knowing what you know now beforehand?
Probably not.
Then next time you get a hooker, put your fucking hand down and make sure they got the genitals you think they have.
I guess that's the fairest argument of all.
That sums it all up, doesn't it?
Good analogy.
The drag queen knew this.
Well, how do you think he ended up being a drag queen? Maybe he didn't know. He's just learning now. We could turn this guy around.
Yeah. And actually, I didn't do serious drag anyway. I did camp, all comedy acts.
I want to ask Tommy a question real quick.
Yeah.
How well do you reckon Justice League is going to perform at the box office? I heard it's tanking.
Oh, it's going to tank. It's going to tank. Sorry.
Yeah, I heard it's bad.
Oh, God.
That question was for Tommy.
I know.
I said cocky. Sorry, Roy Bear. Sorry, I thought you said cocky. Sorry.
I can't stand the whole Wonder Woman.
Shut up, Cog.
So I could care less.
Tommy, is there any chance we can get? You were very gracious. You admitted defeat. Is there any chance we can? Can you kiss the fucking ring?
Again, I will admit defeat, but I still don't care for Tonka.
No. I want to hear you smooch the ring.
Schmeckle.
Just smooch it.
I ain't bending over.
3 out of 5 children. I see that too.
Oh, for the first time in a long time, Tommy is against bending over. What a shock.
Tommy, normally you know now, how would you have gone about it with the knowledge you have now?
He would not have ran in there, spread his cheeks as he did, and waited for the fucking shit kicking he got. What the fuck?
Yep.
He wouldn't have done it.
I still would not. Well, the biggest thing is I actually thought that stream was from 3 months ago. That was the biggest difference, and
So you were wrong about time. You were wrong about the reason. You were wrong. You were wrong about everything, weren't you, Tom?
We're getting
honestly on pretty much all this. I will admit that I was wrong on almost all of it.
We're getting some bend overs and some kiss the rings in the chat. Chat one if you want him to to kiss the ring.
One if you think he owes it to me to kiss the ring after the slander horseshit.
No, Tommy's been right about one thing definitely. Tonka shouts. I think we can all agree Tonka shouts.
We can build on that.
I think that's about it. Like I would bend my ass over right now.
Well, there's
what? What just happened? What?
Just leave that one hanging.
Was that supposed to be a message to Roy? Was that supposed to be
you're gonna fucking start fucking fights with Vamp now? Holy!
There you go, Roy. The pregame's already done. You got it.
Didn't even send it. Tommy, it's supposed to be a message, I think.
The right thing to do.
All right, Day, are you available for 11 a.m. Eastern time?
Tomorrow?
I think we need to make that into a Kumite Vampires Day.
It's Thanksgiving tomorrow.
It's like Thanksgiving tomorrow. I'll be doing the Kumite by myself, probably.
Failure. I will. No, I won't.
Plus, me and Vamp, she's gonna beat my ass if I do that. So.
Being in the UK, it's not really Thanksgiving here, so
no.
I can watch the Kumite.
Tommy, did you catch that bit where somebody was like, maybe I shouldn't go and do that? Fucking take notes, son. Take notes.
No, I'm still waiting for this kiss.
Tommy, what would you have done with your time if you didn't step your foot into this mud hole that you ended up in?
Well, most of my day was either dealing with the family for Thanksgiving or afterwards being in pain all day.
This is more interesting, to be fair.
This was a better call.
Yeah, well, just was not a good day for me, period, with the pain, all the pain shit I was going through. So no, I did not research any of it. I pretty much just sat here. I took my pain meds and I was basically out of it.
So
I can readily admit that this has not been a good day for you, no.
Agonizing pain or take a bunch of Vicodin and go on the Kumite. I think you made the right choice.
Actually, I've been on Vicodin
This is a weird record for fucking arguing with people with chronic pain and on a bunch of pills.
That's me all the time.
All the pills.
I got CBD.
Why didn't you voice your opinions months back when you were bothered by
I probably should have, to be honest. I probably should have just got it out there, got it done with. But it had just
like we could have had a chit chat. We could have had a chit chat. It could have been off air even.
Yeah, it probably would have been better that way. I agree, and I just needed to get it out there. Was the whole thing. I needed to get. I like I said, I haven't even been friends with Buttercup for a while. Not that I still have a problem with her or anything. It's just that we just kind of grew apart.
Someone in the chat said you were on a stream with her today.
I was in a stream.
Are
with
you
her
serious, Tommy? All right, hold on. Frog Night Glenn.
No. Today there was like
I think your pain, pussy.
No, today actually I did see her on a stream. I think I said one or two things to her. Was it?
You were on a stream of hers in the past few days.
No. It was actually somebody else's stream that both of us were in. But
she was there.
Yeah,
so
I
you've
think
interacted
I said
with her, which is not what you said a minute ago.
Oh, I said I really haven't been interacting with her much. Is what I said.
Okay, Tommy.
We're really not close friends anymore.
It's fine, Tommy.
Did you in hindsight, just contact them first and see what's going on, then decide to white knight, which, by the way, was the stupidest thing that you.
You could have
Are you aware that?
Because it was because
yeah,
I
are
still
you aware that Tonka's DMs are open?
It was more about it. Honestly, it was more about the Opal thing than the Buttercup, and
that makes it so much worse. Do you get?
I know, and I know it's 100% wrong.
That makes you look so much dumber, Tommy.
I know.
Change your name from doubting Tommy to something. You don't doubt shit. You are the most gullible son of a bitch on the internet.
When it comes to that kind of stuff, I am a little bit gullible because yes, I believe in. I've always been about trying to be a good friend, trying to be, and I'm an excuse me, ex SJW. So I mean, I'm on.
You need to take an X
You're
out
an
of there.
SS member.
You put one extra
fucking
letter in there.
SJW.
Can I tell you something?
So I still have. I mean, whether or not I like it or not, I still think some of those things. I'm trying to get it out of my system.
We could tell from your this is harassment thing.
Believe
Usually
me, we could tell. Well, Tonka's a little homophobic over there. Believe me, it's shown through. You're a little transparent.
Again, that was not me that said that.
It kind of feels like maybe.
But it was a joke.
Wait, Tommy,
it was not serious.
Tommy, it kind of feels like.
Me. No, it was me, but it was
Shut
a joke.
Up, Tommy, it kind of feels like.
Roy, go ahead.
What about Lacey?
Shut up! Stop it. It kind of feels like maybe you want it to like this to all play out like on air though a little bit. Like you wanted to have a bit of an argument.
That's why he ran into the chat during a stream and said, "I'm calling you out." Like that's his exact quote.
I'm getting the vibe a little bit.
It's fucking ridiculous. I'm calling you out because no one else has the balls.
I have to give him one thing. He came on. No, but he came on. He's still come on. And this is the thing. I mean, let's be fair, Tonka. You were on my show yesterday where Ayik didn't fucking turn up even though they were sat there publicly fucking calling me a hypocrite and shit like that. Wouldn't come on to explain why, you know.
Oh, yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying, like, he's saying that's not the case, though, right? Like,
he says that's not the case, but it's very obviously the case.
I think it is the case. And I think he was having a bad day where he was like, enough is enough. I'm on painkillers. It's a shit day.
I'm going to have a go.
I'm going to fucking do this. Yeah.
I don't know.
I think that's all it was. Yeah.
Pretty much, yes.
I think that's what's happened.
We've all had days where we've been in a bad mood and we've been like, yeah, I'm going to snap at somebody. Not all of us decided to snap about something that everybody else knew was a fucking joke.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I went on Opal's first live stream and showed shit porn live on air purposely to get it taken down, and she loved that.
That was funny as hell.
Love that. Did you love that, Opal?
She was like, "That was the best thing ever." So I don't know. You must have known about the Opal ragging, though, right?
No, fucking didn't.
I knew some people did it as a joke.
He said I was bullying and harassing her.
I actually thought you guys. I know that when it came to Day and it came to Roy, that was a joke.
Because you like them, and they're not big meanie poop heads. They're ex-pro wrestlers. He's on steroids, roid rage. Right?
Wait. If this was mainly about Opal, and Roy and Day was...
He said it was mainly about Buttercup, but since that's really fucking stupid, now it's all about Opal, which is not...
It's all about Opal now, at least. If Roy and Day were the only ones that you knew were fucking joking around, why specifically Tonka? Failure's been much meaner to Opal than Tonka's been.
And if you didn't hear the Kumite, but I actually spoke to all. I actually called out both Roy. Excuse me. Why did I say that?
He called all out, but I'm the one who bothers him.
Roy. Actually, yes, Tonka. Out of the three of you, and it is a personality clash.
Even though we had never interacted our personalities together until after you had this stupid fucking epiphany.
Actually, no. One time we actually did interact together, and I thought it was hilarious.
You talked about how great I was, so it's not the personality.
Yeah, it was hilarious. Okay. But that was different. You were actually you were doing comedy then. You weren't doing this where you're yelling, and stuff like that.
I do this to people who bullshit me, like you, Tommy. This is how I treat YouTube whores, like you, Tommy. This is what I do.
It's like that. You accept that you have been wrong tonight, but you're like, but why have you been angry at me all night? Because you were wrong. Because
you lied. Yeah, but I get it. That's where the clash of personalities come in. Because, like, Tonka, to be fair, I really like you. I think you're a great guy, but I can't stand the yelling sometimes. And this is just why.
Oh, he muted you.
Oh, that is wrong.
I didn't do it. Wait, the mean one didn't do it.
No, it's Failure that did it.
Failure.
I know. Failure always means me.
You don't fucking insult Tonka.
Oh.
Here's the thing. I don't like the yelling either. I would prefer to not be lied to.
Yeah, I like talking to
Tonka.
Tonka
And
normally.
it's fair. I get that's your personality, but like when it comes to my viewing material, it's not going to be my go-to just because like that's my.
That is perfectly fine.
And I will still say I
And I
never
like
felt
you.
lied though.
Can I give you a suggestion?
What?
They can. All right, I suggest you only watch the first hour of the Kumite because that's quiet. That's monologue.
Guys, come and watch Tinfoil Hat Time, where me and Tonka look at some crazy motherfuckers in the world.
No, it's just that I like you, Tonka. But like when you get yelling, I'm like, ah.
Don't sit there.
Well, like I said, the first hour is monologue talking. He's just talking about life.
I want to
and
point out real
stories
quick. This might fuck with Gully Bully over here. By the way, you should change the name to Gully Bully, the gullible bully over here, Tommy. That should be you.
Please, you haven't kissed the ring. Can we at least get a name change?
Guess who's in my chat right now, Tommy? Guess who's in my chat? Just saying hi to everybody, having a pleasant time. You want to take a guess, Tommy? I'll let you in. They make you look stupid right now. Take a guess. You want to take a guess, Tommy?
Kim Jong-un?
All right, I'm looking now.
Well,
Okay,
you know
yeah.
you got guess. You can't
Now,
look.
who is that over there, Tommy?
Well, it's either Uncle or Buttercup, clearly.
It's both of them. It's both of them, Tommy.
Oh, there we go.
It's fucking both of them. You stupid son of a bitch. So, how long will it be before you change your name to Gully Bully?
Oh.
It's been a bit of a washout, really, hasn't it?
You got blown the fuck out, Tommy. Your butthole looks like Belladonna at the end of a workday.
You basically walked into a conversation and just went, oh my god, I'm offended by this one part of the conversation, even though it's like, no, we've been having a joke for a while. You need to know what's going on, or at least know that people have got over stuff and work shit out. Like,
I still don't like that Buttercup won't talk to me. I was the nice one, vamping fucking Tonka with assholes.
Reach out to talk to her. All you gotta do is just try to she'll fucking talk.
Actually, no, there was somebody that was way worse than that stream. So
who is
that's
that?
not.
All right,
that's not here, but
did you see it, Gully Bully, or did you pull this out of the ether? Are you sure? Are you sure?
You didn't talk to anyone. This is the thing. You. This is the problem. You didn't even ask any of the people involved. You just went
at what point are you willing to just fucking admit that you don't know shit, Tommy?
I've already actually stated that I actually have been wrong on most of this. I already did.
Then
You've been wrong about all of it.
ring.
What have you been right about apart from?
You owe it to me, Tommy. You owe it to me. You owe it to the people in this fucking call right now. You owe it to the people watching. Bend that ass over and smooch my motherfucking ring.
I'm never bowing to you.
You have already bowed to me. You've already bowed to me.
But I will never bow to you.
You're wrong and that you're a liar. It's time to just kiss the ring.
I'm
and
sorry,
move on
but
with your day.
I won't bow to you ever.
Bow
It's never
down.
gonna happen.
Bow down.
You should do it and just say like I was misinformed and.
I'll say that I was misinformed. That I did not know all of it.
Say that you're a liar and Tonka is right.
Do we get it
right?
No, I will not say that I was a liar because I was not a liar.
He was misinformed.
I was misinformed. Yes, I did not. I will say that I was wrong.
You
lied.
You doubled down on your shit.
I actually thought I was right.
Okay,
Did you double down on your shit?
You cannot say that you cannot call somebody a liar when they think they're right. They're not lying if they don't know better.
No, but I think you can perpetuate lies by being misinformed. And yes, you were misinformed, but you still perpetuated lies on the misinformation that you had.
Telling people that there's a flat earth just because you buy it doesn't mean that you're not lying, you dumb son of a bitch.
So yes, you have lied, and this is why this is the point. This is
you want to weasel away with it with your passive aggressive bullshit.
I'm not going to say that I lied when I don't think that I lied.
Then you're a coward.
I'm sorry, but when you don't know that you're wrong, you can't say that you're lying.
You know that you're wrong now, don't you?
Now that you know.
Now that I know.
You know you also lied.
Now that I know.
So you did lie technically, but it was understandable.
Oh yeah, under the fact that you had misinformation, or at least had no information, and you went off one show, I'm guessing, or what you thought was going on, or a perceived notion, you have then taken that on board and then created lies from that, and you have created lies from that. Now that you know that you're wrong, you have lied, even though you were misinformed. We're not saying you weren't misinformed. That's one thing, but you have created lies on that misinformation. That's
You're a liar, Tommy. I'm not a liar.
By saying yes, I did lie.
I mean, I think we all know, like, he's kind of admitted that he was wrong, but we're not going to be happy until you get your belt and hang yourself live on this stream.
Yeah,
that's pretty much what it's come to, and it's not going to happen.
Oh, you consider admitting that you're a liar that much, Tommy. You're such a pussy. You're such a pussy, Tommy.
No,
Lean close to
just
the
say
microphone and
I'm
kiss
a
the
liar
ring.
by proxy.
Well, he's not.
Oh, you know what? I will say that.
Yeah.
Liar by proxy.
I am a liar by
Perfect.
proxy. I will say that.
Perfect sense.
And now
Now
I
kiss the ring.
am more informed, and I think differently.
And
Okay,
I'm
so-
sorry for
those
wasting
things
your
were
time,
not-
Tonka. Sir.
Yes.
That ain't ever gonna happen.
Oh, that ain't ever gonna happen?
No, that would be what I said. I'd be like, I'm sorry, I'm
You
an
should be
idiot.
very
Tommy.
sorry for wasting
Like-
my time, Tommy.
No, the sir
So-
part. That ain't ever gonna happen.
Oh, you'll
Well,
call me
that's
sir
been
one day.
fun,
You bump
though.
into me, you'll be calling me sir. But I'll leave sir off tonight, just for the sake of everybody's time, because I'm more considerate than lying little shitheads like you that
You
want to
know
waste
what?
time.
I am sorry that I was wrong in pretty much all this.
No, no, no.
and-
You're sorry for wasting my time.
And I am sorry for wasting your time.
There we go.
I don't accept it,
Kiss the
but
ring.
fuck you anyway.
To be fair, it wasn't a waste of time. It was pretty entertaining.
No,
Oh,
this
it's
was
such a
great.
waste of time. I have to go to sleep. I have businesses to run. Fuck this little shithead.
Admit, Tonka, you like it a little bit though.
Yeah. I mean, you wouldn't be here.
I do
Yeah.
plenty of shit I don't like to do. I don't like him. I will,
Like
I will
yourself,
talk
buddy.
to people I do not fucking like. Do I necessarily
Well,
enjoy it? Probably not.
I really feel like if you watch,
You know what? You know what? Wait a second. All right, Tommy. If you're really sorry about anything, will you go on to Kumite and go against the prophet? I think that'll make.
I don't
up for
deserve
anything.
that. I'll put this out.
You'd finally get a win there. Maybe.
No, Tommy's not welcome back into the Kumite until he kisses my fucking ring, calls me sir,
No,
and
who the
changes
hell
his
is the
name to
pop-
Gully fucking Bully. That's the
I
only time we'll be
want to
seeing
hear
you.
at least this fucking smooch, Tommy. Put your lips right up to the microphone.
Be a man, Tommy.
That ring.
Be a man.
I ain't doing it.
Because
we
you're a
might be going
pussy.
too far, guys. We might be going
You
too
realize
far.
you don't need to actually bend over, right? It's just a symbolic bowing.
And I'm not symbolically bowing either.
How about Tommy? You just
You've
say
been symbolically bent over. You may as well bow. Do it of your own volition, at least.
For
Tommy.
the lulz.
just tell everybody to subscribe to Very Nearly Viral. That'll do it,
Yeah.
right, guys.
And Day is dead.
And go to Cognitive Thoughts Patreon.
And cognitive thought.
You want to watch the Kumite tomorrow morning, like 10 a.m.
Hey, everybody, subscribe to all of us.
Yeah, turn into a
Just
fucking
white
show.
YouTube.
And contrary to what Tommy will tell you, not gonna be a lot of yelling. Usually, I'm quite tired from work, and I just
Yeah,
fucking.
Dave's the fucking worst. Dave's a fucking vape kid. I hate.
Yeah, Dave's one of the. She's the one you don't want to join a stream with, Tom. If she wasn't here, everyone would have been nice to you tonight.
That's
I
true.
blame Day. I blame Day.
She's pulling the strings. She acts
Terrible
all cute and nice and reasonable, but it's all bullshit.
God, I don't
Anyway,
want you
Brett.
guys. I swear down, the day you guys get popcorn lung, don't tell us about it. It's just so faggy. Like, come
No,
on, guys.
I don't. There's more diacetyl in cigarettes, and I specifically order flavoring with no diacetyl.
Good.
I don't like how Roy looks like an English David Tell.
What?
I'm actually vaping popcorn flavor.
No, you're
What the
not.
fuck is diacetyl? That sounds like a fucking Pokemon.
Popcorn flavor getting ready for that.
Diacetyl is the thing that gives you popcorn lung.
So he
Yeah,
smokes his popcorn during the battles. This is great.
Who the fuck do I look like?
David Tell.
You look
Like
like
an
Cody
English
Rhodes
David
with a
Tell.
beard.
That's what.
Cody
You look like everybody on To Catch a Predator.
I think if you had a grey streak
have
in
a
your
winner.
beard, you'd look like Osama bin Laden. So
Yeah, your background doesn't help you
kinda
there,
do
my
look
dude.
like Osama bin Laden a little bit.
so get the grey streak in your beard, and you can just
Hey,
do it for
guys.
Halloween.
Hey,
really
guys.
offensive.
Tommy's a cunt. Let's go back to insulting him, everybody.
Go ahead, Gully Bully. I was gonna
Oh,
say,
fuck.
I want to
Wait,
say
wait,
this
wait,
thing.
wait,
Roy.
Tonka, shut
What
up.
is it?
Princess
What is it?
Buttercup is said, by the way, I still hate you, Tonka, and Failure Horse. I'm going to delete my Twitter. Just,
Oh god damn it, Tommy! Even Buttercup is having a laugh.
You know if you want in, you're welcome.
And that's what you gotta do on the
If
internet.
you want to get in here, Buttercup, you can join, but I need you to type into the chat. I'm here, bitch.
no, she said it is 1 a.m., so she can't come on and yell like she normally does.
Yeah.
No, see, she could come on and speak like a regular person, but
Man,
we're limited to fucking
Anyway.
breakouts at this point.
Roy, I
Actually,
wanted to
Buttercup's acting now. That's how you win the internet.
not how Gully Bully. But Roy, I wanted to apologize to you personally. It seemed that you and Lacey had a very hard time sitting through the Zeph videos. There was lots and lots of daddy Zeph, daddy. I'm so fucking sorry that happened to you guys and everybody else who has had to watch Zeph. Had people not started calling me Daddy Tonka over in the side chat, he would have not started this. And I'm very sorry to everyone who's had to deal with it since then.
That's
I will take responsibility for.
That's what happened?
I will take responsibility for that.
Oh, shit, Tonka.
I don't know whether that was supposed to be a joke. Like, is it supposed to be funny or emasculating? Like, I can't tell what that is when he's saying that. It's
hard to tell anything.
I think he's actually trying to sound like a daddy.
He wants people to think that he's cool because he's with Liz. That's his thing.
Yeah.
Why would that happen?
Check out my hot dime piece over here.
He constantly refers to himself in like a powerful position or puts other people in weaker positions. Like he'll call you son or girl or himself daddy, and it's just a weird little thing I've noticed that he does all the time.
Check out this hot penny I have.
He'll just say a bunch of shit like when he did you're all just wanting to hump the corpses of a freshly dead blood. It
means nothing.
Does any of that shit mean anything?
No, he just says it. He says nothing.
He says it, and Liz just sits there with her hands up under her chin like, oh, he's so dreamy.
Yeah, Zeph is a total fucking moron. He's not funny. He's a moron. He has no sort of discernible talent. Like, I don't know why he thought
No. He can get them docs, though.
Oh, yeah, he's an investigator, right?
He's had my docs forever. He's not dropping them because all they're going to say is that I kick his shit in.
Yeah.
If anybody wants the docs, I can get it.
But yeah, Zeph's a total faggot. Yeah, you're pretty
You hear that, Daddy Zeph? You hear that, Daddy Zeph? We got fucking Big Boy Day here. She can get those docs, too.
I don't know. I was not against Big Boy Roy. That was fucking...
Yeah.
Big man Roy here.
No, the best part was the end.
Roy Buttercup says you look like a homeless murderer. You're taking those
You gotta
shots.
trim your beard. You look like that guy.
Tommy, you need to get in that chat right now and call out this bullying. Get in there,
what the
Tommy.
fuck is
You're
with the
the
fucking
hero
rest?
we need.
Let this slide.
You're the hero we need, Tommy.
You
Get
can't
in
be
there.
this hero, baby.
Take away the pain.
Wait, Roy, you had phone sex with Liz?
Can save
Roy had phone sex.
Yes, I did.
Is that something that happened?
I love that shit.
Yeah, no. Imagine having phone sex with Liz. Imagine hearing that voice.
No.
Where's my hand failure?
I need you to suck on my.
Oh my god, I'm nearly there. I'm nearly there.
Oh!
Yeah.
Almost there. Almost there.
What's going
Sounded
on?
like the fucking killer from Scream down the phone.
I got your shirt on.
It's an opal.
Opal's just going to be elated now.
Oh god, really?
Opal?
Get in the fucking
Opal,
chat,
you
man.
need to talk to Tommy.
Opal. Bill Payne voice.
Hello there. Welcome to Time.
Oh my god, it's just so different.
Tommy, how fucked are you? How fucked do you feel right now? What? She's not 6 years old? What's going on here?
Opal.
Please
Opal,
enter your social
I'm gonna
security.
model your shirt now.
Yes, model my
No.
shirt.
Bill Payne voice.
I got PJ pants on, so it's not the best.
Oh, look at her showing off.
Yeah.
No, it's Opal's
Yeah,
shirt.
she's turning side to side so you can see the size of her tits.
Yeah.
Roy's sat there just like, man.
Stop being a buttercup dick.
It makes your boobs look so big.
Buttercup's
I
just.
know, right? Like,
Fucking
Sprinkle
nasty.
didn't even know I had tits until the other day.
Right, Tommy.
God damn it, Day! It's been 8 years. Sit down.
Buttercup
Yeah,
is just round. Knock it off.
There we go.
Look at those nasty things on the screen, right, Tommy?
I'm all opaled out right now.
Actually, they're not that nasty. I may be gay, but I might still like boobs.
They're nice.
Failure. Buttercup's just.
He's even lying about being gay. Fucking hell.
There you go.
She's drinking out of my face.
I know I am drinking out of your face. I drank coffee out of it earlier today.
Okay.
Oh, wait. We got the fucking Geek Thulu in the chat. He says, I thought she had bum legs. Why is she dancing?
She can dance with
Not
the
yet. I
cane.
can stand. I walk with a cane.
I can't
Still
walk.
stand.
Yeah,
I can't
dance
walk.
if she wants to. She left all her friends behind.
She's got a
I
fucking messy
can
ass.
stand.
Day, I have a question.
I'm kind of off kilter, but
Day, I have a question. Would
Yeah.
you be upset if I got you an electric scooter?
electric scooter. I have a wheelchair already for long distances.
Get that girl a rascal.
I would like it's better than wheelchair because somebody has to push me or my arms fucking go out.
I'm not buying you one of that. It's too expensive. I did give her a piggyback.
I know.
I'll sell one that I have.
He does like piggybacks.
I can imagine
Roy,
doing
have you
wheelchair races.
ever?
Oh,
If we were to start a stream to get her a fucking little rascal thing, she'd get it in 5 minutes.
Wait, what the fuck are you? What are you saying, Schmeckle? Sorry, say that again, please.
You're not buying her one of those because it's too expensive. Have you looked at your girlfriend? All we gotta say is, hey, buy this fucking crippled chick a fucking rascal.
I've got how hard those are to get in and out of the car.
At least you don't have
They
a hard
suck.
time leaving you.
I've got enough legs for both of us. I'll just
I
fucking
try
carry it.
and walk as much as I can, but
I know, but like Roy's in his head, he's like, "No, it's all right. I'll be the man. I'll walk in with all the shopping bags." That's it. That's his head. Like he's just thinking of, I can carry 20 shopping bags on my shoulders or something. I can carry it all. That's it.
I don't like to brag. I'm kind of strong.
See, I know Roy. Roy's
The beard tipped me off.
no, he did carry me across half of Manchester
Exactly.
before.
Yeah.
Like, check the broadness of the northern.
I'm not gonna lie though. You were like you got off my back because your arms were getting tired, right? And then and then when you got off, I was like, oh my god, thank fuck for that. Like I was crying secretly. I was like, oh my god.
Talking about getting off, how did Liz sound when she got off?
And I hate everything.
You know what? Let's talk about Day some more. Day, I want to see you and Roy do a wheelchair.
No. What sound do you think Liz makes when she gets off?
I'd rather think about her talking right now. Seriously.
I reckon she makes a death rattle. Yeah.
You know what?
Fucking as fucking dust shoots out of her vagina and she deflates.
The grudge.
Definitely giggles when he comes because he finally got
How much do you guys want to bet that Zeph looks like George Costanza?
I want to know what he looks like.
Who?
Zeph.
Well, you're the fucking one, Day. You're the one that can get those docs.
Are you gonna dox him, Day?
Oh, is his picture not out there at all?
I don't know enough about him.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll send you his real name and his social security number. You can start with that.
Good. I need to update my credit score.
Guys, we got the best.
AP wants to know. AP wants to know if you'll be his girlfriend.
No, I already have a boyfriend, and I'm only allowed to flirt with Vamp.
And
really, you're gonna fucking turn down AP the frog.
Yeah, I like my guys Aryan and
All
not
the frogs
frogs.
are gay. He's willing to turn straight for you, and you're gonna turn him down.
I don't like frogs. I like Aryan.
Why don't you like
you're
Mexican
so
men?
racist.
I like
Also,
a blonde and bald with blue eyes.
You like Egyptian cock. I know that.
Oh god.
Did she say blonde and bald?
Yeah, I like them bald and blonde, tall and Aryan.
So metal man. That's ludicrous. That's a lie, Opal. You're just saying that because that's how he looks.
Do you just like blonde eyebrows and blue eyes?
That's like
after my boyfriend lately, I like bald guys now.
Yeah, but if he's like blonde eyebrows and bald, what?
It's
But
like
you can't even know what color hair they have. They're bald.
It's a mystery.
Eyebrows.
Well, I mean,
there's always the hair below.
I'm sure that the carpet matches the drapes.
Has he got a blonde beard?
No, because he shaves his beard too. I don't think I've ever
He
seen.
can't really grow a beard because he's not 18 yet.
I've never. He's 35.
16 or whenever you grow a beard.
35 and he can't grow a beard.
Well, he shaves. I don't think I've ever seen any hair on his face or anywhere.
Does he have eyebrows?
Opal, I recall you having conversations and talking about how much you love sucking his dick. All right, I know you know what color his hair is down there.
There's no hair.
What?
Oh,
yeah. Some of us are thoughtful people, Samaj. We do some fucking hair removal.
It's actually really nice. It's very clean. I appreciate it.
Really smooth.
It's not like Roy where it's a jungle everywhere.
You don't know what I've got going on down there, Opal.
Your
Don't talk
fucking
about my
beard
beard.
is the junior version of what you got down there, and you know it.
No.
I imagine it looks like his beard.
No.
Just curlier.
No, I'm not comfortable discussing my pubic hair live on the country. Tommy's a cunt, everybody.
You know what? I'm sorry, but there's nothing wrong with, poking around in the forest looking for that tree.
It's not a big tree. It's a shrub.
Looking for
we're talking like maybe 2-3 years old.
Angry Pepe's being very upset. He's also not old enough for me. He's a fucking tadpole.
How old is he?
He's like
8.
20?
He's only 14.
Yeah, he's really young. He needs to be past 30.
It's fucking illegal to have sex with that motherfucker, which is exactly what Whitey did in 1998.
Yes.
Opal, AP has t-shirts older than you, so calm down.
Opal, why
How
don't you
old is AP? I would guess.
I'm gonna guess he's probably like 34.
I would guess 31.
Who's 31?
I would guess AP probably 31.
I'm guessing his age. I'm going to go, actually, I'm going to say younger. I'm going to say he's about maybe close to like 28.
Wait, I can't say, he's already told me.
If we can't confirm his age, I don't care. Do we know how old he is?
Yeah, how old is he?
I don't know.
That is pointless guessing them.
Well, now I'm upset.
Have an answer at the end.
No,
I'm so upset now.
It's just unsatisfying, like one of Opal's blowjobs.
AP is 34.
Hey,
Benny
everybody's
Hanna
saying 34. Yeah, 2 people have said he's 34. I'm gonna go with that.
I fucking nailed it.
Yeah, he sounds like a 20-year-old.
He's my age then.
Pretty sure he's in his 30s.
Oh wait, maybe I was thinking of you.
No.
There we go.
It is
AP, how fucking old are you?
What? Somebody said my name 3 times like Beetlejuice. What happened?
Well, how old are you, AP? We need to know now.
I'm 35. Now, Opal.
Oh, you're older than me.
Damn it.
Opal. I've come to realize something, Opal. After fighting you in the Kumite and seeing the power of Majin boobs for myself, and pounding you with everything that I had, and still you just sat there and giggled. I gotta know what you like in the sack, so I can pound you with everything that I have, so you can sit there and giggle. Opal, I love you. You gotta be with the frog. I will dedicate my life to your orgasms. Opal, will you be the frog's girlfriend?
Can he be the frog prince you need?
I may not be the frog prince you need, but I'm the frog prince you deserve.
There's such a Kumite. Wasn't it like 51 to 49%? It was so fucking close.
It was close.
Ridiculously good.
You know, AP, that, hey,
I'm
AP.
the only man who can properly put you in your fucking place. Put a little bass in my voice, put you in the fucking kitchen. We'll get you on half-cooked food for a while to wean you off of that raw food. We'll get you eating fully cooked food by the end of next year.
Food?
Opal cooked some pumpkin pie, looked halfway like it could be eaten today. I saw
good
Do
bread.
your
She
food.
made good bread.
Yeah, I've been watching Opal. I'm watching you.
I'm
Hey,
actually
AP.
cooking right now.
You do what now?
I'm cooking right now.
Oh my god.
No, wait a minute.
Put your camera on, Opal.
His bread were good.
Opal, you need to do that cooking show.
Yeah,
I
put
don't
your
mean
camera
chicken.
on, Opal.
Don't do chicken.
on.
Is it
I need
chicken?
let
Let
me
me
see
turn my oven temperature on.
Okay.
Put your let's see you cook.
Yeah.
Let's do a live cook along with Opal. Everybody at home, get your utensils out.
Wait, why is everybody asking to see Opal?
Actually, Opal, the missus isn't here, so I'm basically starving.
Opal,
You can teach me how to cook.
So she started cooking. See, you've been my girlfriend for like 3 minutes now, and you're already in the kitchen fucking cooking. That is
There we go.
perfect. That is perfect.
Damn straight.
Hold on, 500 degrees.
500 degrees.
What are you cooking on 500?
It's getting warm.
You oven cleaning?
What are you
I'm gonna have to. We're gonna have to have an open relationship so we can bring in a bitch that can cook up in here. This ain't gonna work in my house.
500 degrees.
Oven cleaner mode.
I don't know what needs to be cooked at that temperature, Opal.
What are you cooking? An ice giant?
This is why we have to have cooking with Opal.
Yeah.
I want to
Opal,
hear
I
an
don't care that you can't cook. Opal, we'll eat at dinner every day.
Hey, Tommy, you see how everybody's just laughing here and having a good time?
No,
Including
actually, I was actually about to say something to AP too, though.
Oh, what's up,
Yeah,
Don?
Why are you so racist
God.
and homophobic, AP?
Don't do this.
No,
to
no,
yourself,
no, no,
Tom.
no, no, no. No,
He
you know,
comes in
I've always
peace, Scott.
actually, yes, I do. You know, I've always actually, you know, admired the Frog Prince as my favorite story, and I even have a frog on my arm, and my whole house has
That's
got
my
frogs
cousin. I'll get
everywhere
you an
in it.
autograph, man. I'll get you.
No,
an
no,
autograph.
actually, he looks just like you.
That's because he's my cousin. That's
You
my
know what?
mama's
And I've
sister's
actually-
son.
And you know what? I actually been told that I have very good like tongue skills, like just like a frog.
No, that's
here we
sir.
go.
That, sir, I doubt, because my tongue is not only genetically stronger than a human's, it's also been honed by years and years of cunnilingus.
Well, then-
and that is
then-
something that you cannot claim.
Well, then if that's true, then you need to come over and actually show me for real.
Why, you got a bitch over there?
No, just me.
Well, how am I going to show you something?
AP, you're going to get a dick in your little froggy mouth.
This is why I think he likes us.
He's gonna grab you like a monkey and is doing.
I don't understand what he's saying, man. I don't speak degenerate. But if you got a bitch over there, I will be perfectly happy to come over there and eat pussy in front of you, if that's what you're asking me to do. I mean, it seems kind of a weird thing for a gay man to want. But
I think
There's
his man
never any
pussy.
women at my house, so
I'm not. No,
it
man,
would just
see,
be me and you.
no, that is
That's
degenerate.
harassment and bullying.
That is when you're bullying and harassing me, Dowdy Tom.
Literally harassing somebody else.
This is sexual harassment.
I feel like we finally, after the course of a whole night, have gotten to the end of a joke that we've all been playing on Doubting Tommy, and he's finally in on the joke now, and he's laughing.
Yep.
I'm glad. I like everyone to be friends.
This is actually a good game.
But
Oh my
Opal,
god.
Oh,
what
Opal,
are we making?
let's
What are
see
we
that.
making?
What are those?
Oh,
What is that?
What
How
are
many pies?
those?
Pie crust.
What are those?
bitch, what you
I
cooking
made
me?
it. And then this is pie crust. And then these are the pies. And then
Why do
these
you
are my
cook them
pumpkins.
at 500 degrees though?
Are they cooked?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I was just joking to be cringy.
Oh, you're the best, Opal.
Oh, I want.
Wait, did you catch that, Tommy? Did you catch it, Tommy? Sometimes people who are doing a show are putting on a show.
Opal's the best at this because she's the best Poe of all. Because Opal, you're like half Poe.
Yeah.
You're like half faking it, but half real, which is like the best kind because you're genuine.
You're
You just
Copper
don't
Cab.
give
She's
a
calling
fuck.
you Copper Cab.
No, like she's better than Copper Cab.
I think she's more likable. Cupcake.
Yeah, she's
Guys,
way more likable than Copper Cab.
Guys, she's just been my girlfriend
Not
for
better than
5 or
Copper
6 minutes now.
I've
Give me a
seen
minute,
those
I'll
big
teach her how to
fluffy
tell
jokes.
jokes.
No, we're all stealing Opal from
guys,
you.
She's 50%.
I would rather be with Dave.
50% can actually cook, and then 50% how to basic. That's how I see
Yeah.
it. Like,
Yeah.
We can bring Day into our relationship. That's fine. I'm down. She looks fine as hell from here. She can come on over.
Hey, Roy, you
be
can
with
cancel the
Roy.
GoFundMe.
Opal, you will get more pussy hanging around me, I
You're
promise.
completely
And you're doing it on
missing-
your own, I promise you that. I saw how
Yeah,
Vamp
you
reacted
got
to you the
middle
other day.
There you go.
My OCD kicking in there. Like, what's going on? What are you doing?
Oh, she's Majin boobs. She can take it.
Oh, this is hypnotizing now.
Yeah, I'm really liking this. Opal, put the pie crust more outside on
Yeah.
that last one.
Poke
It's
it with
too
your thumb.
squishy.
Poke it out with your thumb. What
Ah.
are you doing? What are you doing, Opal?
Wash your fucking hands first.
Yeah, Opal.
Yeah, now lick it for us, baby.
Yeah.
Opal, wash your hands. What are you doing? Jesus.
I wash my
Even
hands.
she knows not to put her hands in her fucking mouth. She'll put them in that food, though, won't she?
Wait, what are the brown ones? It looks like they're full of shit.
You
What's
need
that?
more on that one to the right.
Opal.
The
No.
third
Well,
one in.
I overfilled these ones and they like popped out of the thing, so I
They
don't want
look
to overfill
terrible,
these
Opal.
ones.
What the fuck is going on?
Really unappetizing, actually.
Yeah, the ones on the left look fine. The
All
ones on the
of
right
What
look
is
terrible.
sauce? This sauce looks like curry sauce from a UK perspective. It looks
like
you've got
Thousand Island
masala.
dressing.
That's what I was just
Or
about to say. It's
masala
Thousand
is
Island
normal.
dressing.
What is it?
Pumpkin something.
Bitch,
Oh,
are you
pumpkin
putting
pie.
Thousand Island dressing in the pie
Oh,
again?
Opal, stop showing us them
What I
ones. They
told
look
you.
terrible.
No more
Go
of
back
these.
to the nice ones.
No more of these. Let's go back over here.
Yeah, those ones haven't been ruined yet.
From far enough away, it looks like a nice
Wait,
butterscotch.
are the
Yeah.
other ones actually cooked? Are the other ones the aftermath?
I
These
think
are
so.
cooked. These are
Are
not
they,
cooked.
what?
Yeah.
Is that what they're going to become?
Imagine.
Yeah, like let's just imagine them
What
differently.
the fuck?
Now, Opal, I know you
Made
only been.
earlier, what?
I know you only been my girlfriend for 7 minutes and 30 seconds, but if you keep cooking like this for me, I'm gonna have to slap you.
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know right now.
I'll be honest with you. Right? Imagine a zombie's taking out someone's intestines and slice it up slightly, like, and then present it to you.
We lost doubting Tommy, so at this point we can all like resume actually bullying.
Did we lose him or did he off himself?
Imagine going to like Opal's house for dinner and getting one of them fucking things shoved in your face.
Oh, I couldn't eat it.
That one looks like a butthole. That one literally looks like a butthole.
Opal, why does your cooking look worse going in than it does coming out? What are you doing over there?
No, it looks better going in.
Get back in the bedroom. I'll finish cooking. You're gonna ruin Thanksgiving for my family.
Opal, what about the tops to these things? Don't you need a top?
My frog mom ain't gonna eat that shit.
Like if you put like a little bit of cinnamon and nutmeg on top, maybe a little whipped cream, maybe people wouldn't notice.
You can put heroin on top of that shit.
Some heroin. That sounds nice.
He's not gonna ruin anything for you. Opal's not the type of girlfriend that you take home to your parents, and you know that.
Opal knows my parents are coming over tomorrow at noon, and they expect to have little mini pumpkin pies. They didn't expect this bullshit. I never should have trusted you with this, Opal. You've been the worst girlfriend I've had in 8.5 minutes.
Why are you putting sprinkles on pumpkin pie?
They're not even like. Those are not even colored.
Listen to failure. Listen to failure.
That's birthday cake sprinkles. That is not Thanksgiving sprinkles.
This is the thing about Opal. She makes food that, like, initially might be okay, but it always turns out wrong. Like, it's like...
It takes a left turn at Albuquerque.
These could taste delicious for a while. This could. Do you know when like the site looks like? It looks like a butthole.
It just looks like it's already been eaten once.
Yeah.
You should call your cooking show like very substandard, slightly schemed food with Opal.
I think I just need to put like a dollop of whipped cream on the holes. And
No! Throw it in the trash!
Have something coming out of the fucking hole.
Is it edible with Opal?
Call it
Just
wait, why are some of them
fear factor back, man?
Why are some of them round and some of them crumpled up?
Opal's not good at shit.
I'm not good at
Don't you talk about my woman like that, man. Don't talk about her like that to her face.
You wait
until she leaves the room like a gentleman.
If I wait till she leaves the room, how the fuck is she gonna hear me?
I'll tell her. Trust me, I'll tell her everything.
I'll tell her.
I'll tell that bitch. As soon as we in the car, I'm be like, you embarrassed me in front of Schmeckle. I'm gonna slap the shit out of her.
Or is that just the last little bit of dough that's left?
Yeah, what's that bit of dough?
Yeah, what is that? That looks like a pot pie.
Just enough for one left over, and you're just like, fuck it, I'll have some of that Jew bread.
I have a serious question, guys. I have a serious. Opal, has your boyfriend eaten any of your food before?
No.
He's still alive, isn't
he? That's why he's still her boyfriend.
Yeah.
Opal, one day he's gonna try it.
I swear that bottom one looks like a bottle.
Opal, never let your boyfriend eat your food.
Why are they so shiny? I don't like that. Opal, you need to cook them more.
Opal, you go to Boston Market and you order their fucking platter and you present it like your own. Don't let them.
That's what you need to do.
Yeah, sweetie, for real. All bullshit aside, I love you.
You need to go get one of them 6-foot subs.
Don't eat. Did you just bite one of those? You stupid bitch! You're gonna die now.
It's not actually baked because it doesn't look golden and crispy.
They're so shiny. Oh, let me see the one you ate. Put the camera on that.
Can we
see the consistency?
What? Get ready to call 911,
It's not cooked enough. Cook the next ones more.
That looks like one of those ready-made biscuits while it's frozen.
I like how this started off. Everyone was like, "Oh, they look all right."
Opal, you better hide your shame. You better hide your shame.
Get that shit off the key.
I'll be honest with you, right? It looks like really shiny on top. When you bite into it, it looks like the top part has the consistency of Reese's Pieces peanut butter, but instead of the chocolate, you've got this dough. That's the bit that's confusing me. Like,
the worst cups ever.
You couldn't get a pregnant Ethiopian to take a bite of that.
I think I'm going to put them in the oven a little longer.
Yeah, put them at 500 degrees, Opal. Like
Every time you cook something, Opal, take it out
500
and then
degrees.
do exactly this.
Wait,
put it back in for longer.
Opal,
It
can I
tastes
throw
like
this at you?
pure pumpkin.
No, but Opal, do you put it on for 500 degrees because you think, oh, it'll take 2 minutes? Doesn't work. Like, put it on for like fucking 220 for like 15 minutes. Just let it cook. Just fucking let it bake.
Let it happen.
I think maybe if I put some more cinnamon.
By the way, just a quick disclaimer: we're having some laughs. We're not harassing or bullying in the stream.
Yeah.
We would like to
Sorry.
point out we're not actually hurting Opal here.
Put your cape down, Tommy.
My feelings died when I met Roy.
Her cooking is.
Feelings died when you
Her
met.
cooking is literally
What?
out of this
Fuck
world.
you, Opal.
It's alien.
Yeah, go on, Opal.
Opal, why did your feelings die when you met Roy?
Because he literally put shit on my channel.
He did.
I did
He
put shit on your
did.
channel.
He did. Fair enough.
Like, you can say you didn't like that, but I know you loved every second of that.
I
First of all-
enjoyed
it.
I
First
would
of
be
all,
happier with piss.
I picked a fairly sort of arousing clip of the shit porn. It wasn't just any old shit porn.
It
It was quite
was
romantic.
definitely one of the more
It was sensual.
close up.
Yeah.
I still want to argue with Opal because she says that I sent her porn. I just sent her a hairy butthole, and I argued that that is not pornography.
Opal
Was it your
sent
hairy
me
butthole?
porn of her tits.
I was
Yeah,
under
she said
an-
everyone said
That is closer to pornography than a hairy ball.
I was under anesthesia.
Yeah.
And I said my
I'm
tits.
sorry you said it.
Tits to like 50 women.
Oh, I remember why you sent them me. I was like, you're like, okay. I was like, show me your tits, and I'll send you a dick pic. And
Aw,
then you
damn it.
eventually showed me your tits, and I just sent you that guitar plectrum that said "dick" on it.
So upset.
Yeah, you fell right into that one. You stupid bitch.
Hey,
Tommy,
Opal,
where's Tommy?
if you send Samaj hit, he'll send you a dick pic. Roy, Samaj needs that picture from you.
My mouth tastes like pure pumpkin.
I just gotta say this, Tonka, enjoy another day of no sleep while you fucking just
Yeah, I caught on that about 20-30 minutes ago.
It's
I
about
just got my sleep corrected.
I came into
Buttercup
it saying-
actually said something. Buttercup said something that I can completely agree with.
What?
People lick hamburger juices off of Roy's unwashed chest.
Yes.
Roy, eventually you're gonna make it to America.
Wait, how long am I supposed to put
Come visit.
the oven now?
Wait.
You're cooking the one you already chewed on?
Yeah.
Why?
What?
I
No.
don't know.
Fucking hell.
Wait, it was raw. You were eating
microwave
raw.
that one.
It was like turning my fucking dog loose on the
Opal, how
kitchen.
long have they been in for? That's the question.
Oh, let me check my timer.
Yeah, don't dox your
The
timer.
first time.
No, shush. How long? How long?
Don't you
Real
shut
women
your
don't need
tongue.
timers.
So I need to do some math.
Really?
Do you still
Seriously?
have shit in your mouth? Holy shit.
You're gonna have to do 500 degrees. Fucking hell.
Opal, your voice just got like 12 octaves lower.
Yeah, she forgot to do
I have
that.
shit in my mouth.
Is it how long?
There's
7
something in my
minutes? 7 minutes? 3 minutes? 2 minutes? What?
Hold on. I can't do quick math.
It sounds like she's tearing up from the foul taste of her own cooking.
That doesn't surprise me.
Opal, I just
Coming
put,
back up.
I just went to the kitchen and put a Kraft single on a little pile of spaghetti on a
Hey,
plate and put it in the microwave and mixed it up and ate it.
I'm trying to do.
And I'm still coming back here telling you about your fucking cooking. I want you to let that sink in for a minute.
I love the way you've taken them out and you haven't gone like, oh yeah, I put them in for this long. Like that's all I need to know. Well, you didn't even
Are you
do it,
talking
just-
about the ones you just put in, Opal?
I put the old ones in with the new ones for 8
Oh,
minutes.
to make them more.
More
No,
cooked.
to make it to cook it for longer.
Actually cooked.
But you can't cook them again.
Yeah.
Just keep an eye on them until they go golden brown with you. Just use your freaking eyes. Like seriously. They'll go golden brown, take them out. Don't let it go black on top. Fucking hell.
Opal, just all right. Here's instructions. Just walk away from your stove and let a fire start. It'll be a much needed improvement.
We're trying to ruin Opal
For real, I'm from the same town as you. You need to take your ass down to Luby's first thing in the morning And there will be listen. There will be families that didn't pick up their little lubies.
Yeah, eat those Cheerios instead.
I'm eating the baby's food. He didn't eat.
They're better than.
No. Put those down. Put those down. That has baby drool on it.
Put them down.
That has chromosomes.
That's the baby's lunch.
Shoving his hand into his fucking mouth, right?
Surprisingly, they're not all drooled up though.
That's good.
Your baby probably also sticks his hands in his diaper.
Yeah.
Most of them are dry.
Opal, can you tell the audience what your baby did to your sandwich the other day?
He peed in my sandwich.
Pooed in your sandwich.
The worst.
He peed in my sandwich.
Peed in your sandwich. Did your baby piss in your sandwich, Opal?
He got up on his seat.
He managed that a fucking cripple and a baby. How did he manage to aim?
That's good.
Because he's getting better.
This is a milestone, Opal.
I don't know.
Did you take a picture?
Great.
No, look. See, his chair is right on the table. My table's mostly because I'm trying to cook. But see, he stood up, grabbed my plate that was here. He grabbed it, took the sandwich, and he took his winky out and peed on it.
What dick?
He was trying to. He was trying to save her.
Has anybody else seen Troll 2? He was trying to save you from the fucking food.
On purpose. It's undercooked. That's gonna kill mommy.
Has anyone else seen the worst movie ever made? Yeah.
What?
Sounds like
Troll 2 is the worst movie ever made. Check it out.
There is a scene where the boy hops up on the table and pisses all over the food.
Yep.
It sounds like your kid's a bit of a cunt, Opal.
Oh my god, and then he started beating up kids bigger than him. He made a 5-year-old and a 4-year-old and then a 3-year-old cry. He made a 5-year-old cry.
That's all that Kumite.
Yeah, he's been around for that Kumite watching
5-year-old cry is easy. I did that yesterday.
That kid's
to be fair, he has been calling Tonka daddy pretty often, so he's
been calling everybody he hears daddy.
Right,
if it's a male voice father, because he doesn't know his goddamn father.
What's the over and under on you actually being that child's father? Just percentage wise.
Well, the biological father's actually half native.
God damn.
Tonka, what is the over and under on you actually being this child's father?
Mm-hmm.
Tonka, I'm telling Bam.
Tonka, you seem real quiet right now, man.
I'm going to tell her what you
sending
did.
messages. Vamp is actually the one who's trying to advocate for Opal to move in.
Okay.
Well, yeah, obviously, it would save Opal's life, and I'm sure Vamp would like to fuck both of you at the same time.
She's trying to get out you paying that child
food
support.
in the house substantially less savory and less fucking safe to eat, don't you think?
She's warmed up to Opal, and now she's trying to get Opal to move.
Tonka got to eat his venison and his buffalo and shit. It's got to be cooked all the way through. Opal's not ready for that.
There's no room in the teepee for bad cooking.
Please tell me that picture I made of Vamp and Opal isn't going to come to real life.
That's going to be a reality, and the video will be for sale on the cunt stream to all of our patrons. For a certain amount, we will provide the video of Opal and Vamp doing the dirty. Tonka will be there too. It'll be his face reveal. First time you see Tonka's face.
Unless you've already seen it all the other times it's been shown now.
Gigantic cock.
I haven't seen her face yet.
Now, Roy, how many times? Roy, how many times have you put your cock in that thing?
I want to describe.
Oh God!
Oh shit! He turned into a pink bull.
That's that Opal magic.
Does Opal have hiccups
My
now?
Jim Boob turned him into candy.
Opal, you got hiccups from eating fucking raw food. Goddamn.
I'm trying a new pumpkin recipe and I don't like it. It tastes like pumpkin.
I think
that's what pumpkin's supposed to taste like, bitch.
Stick to established recipes, Opal. Established recipes. No experimentation.
Wait. You tried a new. Why try a new pumpkin recipe and be like, oh my god, this tastes like pumpkin?
That's what I just said. What is supposed to taste like pumpkin?
No, pumpkin pie is supposed to taste like pumpkin pie with the spices and the sugar, but this tastes
Did you
like pure
put those
pumpkin.
in it?
Yes, maybe I need to put more ginger or more cinnamon.
Don't put nothing in it.
Ginger,
nutmeg,
cinnamon,
allspice.
pumpkin.
If she puts nutmeg in it, she'll be running around naked in the streets all
She's
night.
making deodorant. She's not even making pie.
I have allspice, but it's whole allspice. I need to crush it with a hammer.
Bitch, that is a candle. Put it down.
I also have some.
Oh, Doubting Tommy be losing his mind right now.
I have some cloves that I crushed up with the hammer earlier. But Miss Anonymous.
Buy ground shit. But I said they make it pre-ground for you, so you don't have to
I
use
smushed
a hammer.
it with a hammer, but Miss Anonymous says it was too big for her pie.
It is. Don't use a hammer. Like, if you're going to buy the whole spices, why would you be like, oh, I have a hammer for this? Don't worry.
Opal, you're the worst girlfriend ever. Fuck, you're embarrassing me in front of Day is Dead.
Opal, you need to turn this shit into like a channel thing. I would watch these videos.
I know. I want Opal. You would be the most successful of all of us.
Like
yeah, you're bad.
Cooking is great, and this is real that you do. It's
and it's genuine, halfly, I think. So
you should show your face. You should show your face on it.
Because I thought it was ground when I bought it, the allspice and the cloves. I'm like, fuck, it's whole, and I don't know how to smell it, so I just put it in.
Let me see these bottles. Let me see these bottles. Are they not clear? Show me, Opal.
Okay.
You wouldn't
make me mad.
retarded.
She's gonna make me mad.
Let me see.
Why
I
do you
have
make
all
me
these
beat my
weird
girlfriend,
spices,
guys?
I bet it doesn't say ground.
And then I have allspice, cloves.
Larissa,
garlic.
No, let me
powder,
see that. Let me see that.
Chili powder.
You did not buy it in that Tupperware.
What? Oh no, I put it in this little mini Tupperware I found.
You mixed up garlic powder with
I
cloves.
threw the bag
See how
in.
all those bottles are clear?
She put chili powder in the pot. She put chili powder in the goddamn pumpkin pie, Tonka. Fucking Mexicans, Jesus Christ.
See how all those bottles are clear so you can see the spices? You did not buy it where you could not see what was inside and decided, oh, I have to smash it with a hammer.
Opal, turn that camera back on.
Retard. What the fuck is wrong with you? How have you not killed yourself by now? By walking out into the street when you knew traffic was coming.
Schmeckles, you stop talking to my girlfriend like that.
I have a rather strong stomach.
I do too. My stomach's iron.
Maybe it needs more evaporated milk.
Bitch, you don't.
I don't think that's what it needs. No, you think it needs more spices.
You're gonna kill that baby.
Evaporated
milk is not a fucking spice.
You baby
That's
killer.
not gonna add flavor.
Yeah, you need more spice.
Opal, can we see what's in your
Also,
cabinets? Can we see what's in your cabinets?
No, my house
I want
is
to see what's in
messy.
your cabinet.
Watch me on some of that black electrical tape.
No. I want to see what's in your cabinets.
I want to see the titties, failure.
Pan up.
What
I
do you
want to see
mean?
what's in your cabinets.
Oh, I'm too short.
You don't have cabinets?
I have cabinets.
Don't make your doctor cabinets.
Your dog, my cabinet.
Your silver, you got that silverware from Denny's. I know that silverware. You stole that from Denny's.
Shit.
It's true. It's fucking true. Holy shit. Bitch, you stole your silverware from Denny's. How am I ever-
Mexicans.
You can't turn a hoe into a housewife.
Hide your shame. This is why they're building a wall.
You are a common household bitch. You know that? You are a common household bitch.
Denny's needs to build a fucking
Stolen
wall.
from Denny's. Stolen from Jesus. Who the fuck have you not stolen from, Opal?
You want to move into my house?
She stole from
Opal
Jesus.
was like, oh my god,
Now
no.
she's trying to
and
take the last
presentation.
Indian. She took Denny's silverware. She took the butter from Jesus, and now she wants the last fucking Indian from Vamp Candy.
Opal, you're the best.
Opal, are you honestly?
The fucking worst.
Wait, Opal, seriously, are you gonna start a cooking show?
Yeah, you
maybe if I had some help, I can't.
Is it edible with Opal? We all want it.
No, it needs to be the
even
worst, Opal, so you need to do it yourself.
I will give you a segment on my podcast every Thursday. I will. That's an offer.
Let's get my
Opal, you have to
tripod
do
out
it.
and let's see if we can record. Like, see if this works.
We need to
Okay,
get.
first episode of
The less polished, the better.
We'll have
Now.
a couple. We'll have a couple of guests on, and they can do a little hangout, and they'll just be there to sigh every now and then.
You should bring on your own guests, Opal, and you guide them through how to make Opal food at home.
Opal, if you have your own cooking show, I will come out and visit you and be on it.
I'll go on it.
It's so
seriously, yeah. I'd love to come on a show if you did like a live streams where you just did your cooking, and we were like, "What are you doing with the Oppo? How do you?"
We're seeing the birth of a star here.
Opal, you know what you did to me tonight? I want to tell you a really true story. On my daughter's eyes, this story is true. I brought a chick back to my house. No, it's not. I said I just want you to know how in real life true this story I'm telling you is. I brought a girl back to my house tonight, and I said, I'm gonna jump on this fucking stream for a second. She went in the living room, did what a woman should do when a man is busy doing man shit, which is playing on her phone in the living room, cooking my spaghetti. Well, while I was in here bullshitting with you, this bitch fell asleep, and I'm not a date rapist, so somebody owes me a fucking blowjob, and Opal, I'm looking right at you.
So wait, there's a girl passed out in your living room right now?
Yeah. And what am I supposed to do now? Fucking this bitch.
I'll put her on camera.
Yeah, put her on camera.
Let's see it.
No, you don't date rape or stream unconscious bitches on your couch. She fine.
Dude, just put your fucking arm on her shoulder and shake.
That bitch will wake up eventually.
Go wake up.
Yeah, but then he'll have to deal with it.
No, I just wanted to let her know. I just wanted her to feel bad. Like,
Opal,
this is what you've done to me. I chose you, Opal. You gotta be my girlfriend now.
That's weird. Is this your first date with her?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Oh, okay. All right.
Hey guys,
that'd be weird if it was your first date.
I just want to know, Opal blue-balled me, and now she got to be my girlfriend, because that's what girlfriends do.
Okay.
Sorry, fellas.
We could make.
Yes, you have to be my girlfriend, Opal. You stop this bullshit. You belong to me now.
Guys,
What, bro?
guys, I'm going.
Oh, you're leaving?
What? Where are you going?
Yeah. I'm too tired.
Going to bed. It's not even 8 a.m. yet.
20
Well,
in the morning.
See you later, Roy. See you later, Day.
Later, Roy.
I'm not leaving.
See you later. See you later, guys. Bye. Bye.
I'm gonna DM you about being on the podcast soon.
Yeah, they don't always land. They do it.
Gemini's here. Gemini.
Just to start the
Roy
start the 15-minute countdown.
No. Oh, there's a recipe.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we could make.
Wait, you wrote it yourself?
This is quality content. Now,
Somebody call the police.
This is scripted, man. She's even scripted this.
You write like a schizophrenic.
What the fuck was that?
What was that?
What the fuck?
We can make pie crust, Joe.
This bitch, when she's not around, I swear, y'all.
Ribs.
I swear.
I
want to see these cooking
I
instructions.
bet you Opal squeaks. Opal squeaks when she fucking has her organs.
Opal, do you do that when you fuck? For real? You squeak like that?
Guys, I actually want to see these cooking things. So I want to see if they say like 500 degrees for like 10 minutes or 2 minutes. I really want to see this.
I have shit like dragon's eggs to do her cooking.
Throw it at the sun.
Opal, do you squeak when the guy puts a finger up your ass? Or is that...
I like how it says 2 through 4 tablespoons of water, like it's optional.
2 or 4.
I want to read the actual cooking instructions.
She wrote
a lot
this
of wiggle
down.
room. That's double.
You wrote this down with a pen. Somebody verbally told you this. Who'd you get this recipe from? A homeless man? My girl's cute when she laughs, ain't she? If you just get her out of the kitchen, she's cute as hell.
Now, AP, how many fingers? AP, how many fingers does she like up her ass?
She only can do one at this point, man. But I'm trying to work that second one in. You know how it is, man. We got the shocker going on right now, but I'm trying to get it right.
Half a teaspoon.
Yeah.
About a half a teaspoon. She can take about a half a teaspoon up her butt.
Are you making pie crust right now, Opal?
Yeah, I need more pie crust for my pie.
I don't think you need more pie.
Sometimes you gotta limit how many fingers you can put in there. You don't want to end up flapping. You know, those are bad.
Oh, butter!
Exactly, but tight, and you don't want to end up with a blown out asshole. Now, when we were talking to Charlotte, she said one of the greatest sacrifices she made to the game was her blown out, protracted butthole hanging out of itself while she had to walk around a porn set. Now my girl Opal here, I don't want to do that to her. I can't have her walking around the house like that, man. She's be vacuuming, she's be mopping, she's been making my pie crust. So like, what I've got to do right now is I got her on this regimen. We're trying to work from 1 to 2 fingers. Now she's only been my girlfriend now for like 14 minutes. So I mean, I've only got to be able to get 1 finger in.
Plus, we don't want the kid reaching out for the prolapsed asshole either.
Buttercup said, "I bet
that little
failure
card
sweat
wakes up, I'll
tastes
punch
like
him right in his
gravy."
face. I knock him right back out. That kid ain't been awake in 14 minutes.
Yeah, failure
tastes like what?
Buttercup said,
Buttercup
"Failure
said
sweat tastes like gravy."
I wish. That sounds delicious.
Yeah. It'd
Opal,
be nice and
Opal.
salty and.
But if you gonna be my girlfriend, you gotta know Gemini gets to watch us fuck. He gets to go fly down on the windowsill and watch us fuck through the window. That's just how I get down. It's not a power thing. I'm just
Gem.
Fucking Chambers. This is in the chat. Fuck you, Chambers.
Oh,
Chambers,
fuck, I
go
forgot
go
the flower.
go find something else to do. Go to sleep or something, Chambers. Nobody needs you here.
Chambers. You were brought up earlier. Please go back, watch from the start, including the ad. You watch the entire ad.
Hey,
Oh wait,
Chambers won a Kumite. Give Chambers her respect. She was technically a part of the winning team that 90%, 99% was base mama to get that win. But still, that bitch walked out of the ring bloody, but as a victor.
I'm not sure. Chambers and base mama.
Tonka saw, back me up here, man. You were there.
Guys, I only
got the
have
victory.
10% on my phone left.
You got 1% on your phone left. What have you been doing with that phone?
Plug it in, bitch. What did I teach you? Plug the little thing into the holes in the wall.
Oh, what are we gonna do with them?
I am putting flour in because you need flour to make pie crust.
How are we gonna know how this ends?
Opal, I love you, baby. I'll be upstairs in a minute.
Plug in your phone.
But I don't. Oh wait, you know what? There's an outlet right here.
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
work it out, sweetheart. Guys, support her. Work it out. Find the
Love
big.
you, Opal.
Find
You
the,
can do it. You can
find
do
the
this.
electricity snake.
I
Remember?
bought your clothes, Opal. I'm wearing your shirt. I'm drinking from your face.
Snake.
Day is dead. Believes in you.
I do.
Get the electricity snake. Connect the electricity snake.
Buttercup wants to know if you've been shoving that up your booty hole as a vibrator. Be honest with us, Opal.
Opal, tell the truth.
She's working on it.
Silence
Yeah,
speaks volumes.
That's right. In the booty hole. Right the pooper.
Anyway, at this point, we're gonna wrap shit down.
No. No.
Fuck you, Day.
No.
What are we waiting for the pies?
Day's having a good time.
Yeah. This is great. I'm got
Day-
drunk for this. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. I'm gonna be hungover with my family. Fuck you.
You know what, Day? I'm drunk too, and my fucking date.
You know what? Fuck this. I'm gonna move this. I'm gonna move this to my channel. Fuck
Yeah, I
this
want to
shit.
come, Phil.
Alright.
Me and Day are
Alright.
coming, and
I'll
Talk
come.
is coming.
I gotta work in like an hour.
It's Thanksgiving. You're the last Indian. They can't give you the day off on Thanksgiving.
I'm the boss.
Right? You,
You can't get your own
that.
day off. Oh, you know what? That means you actually can't get your own day off. All right.
I mean,
man.
I could tell me to stay the fuck out of work if I wanted to, but
Tell you. Do that shit, Sean.
but I'm pretty sure I'll fucking rat myself out.
It's like working for Jesus. You call in and you're like, I'm sick. And Jesus is like, you are healed. And then you got to take your ass into work.
That's not fair.
Half a teaspoon salt.
But myself, Day is dead. Failure accomplished. Who else is going to fucking come over since we're shutting down the stream?
I'll fall in there. Yeah.
Samaj on another stream. Holy shit.
There we go. After this shit, go over to Failure's channel.
Go over to Failure's channel. We're going to be talking about buttholes.
What do you mean
It's
after
gonna be
this
fun.
shit?
Hi.
Well, what do you mean after this shit? I'm fucking connected him before you guys fucking end this shit.
Well, you better send me a fucking
So go
link.
over to Failure's channel now. This part of the whole segment's done.
That's what I did with the Kumite. I was just like, go to the cunt stream now.